You're listening to Out of Nowhere. You're listening to the Out of Nowhere Wrestling Podcast. I'm the Beaver, JD. I'm not Kevin Dunn. I'm the Beaver. And I'm looking for fun. JD, why are you blaming me? Because the Go Home show was retarded.
Oh, Joe Nakamura, did you happen to see Nakamura on Tuesday night? He can't even speak English.
Shut up, Kevin. I'll bitch slap you again with my buck teeth. Beaver. Alright, I don't know. That was some kind of Monday Night Raw. It was full-on Monday Night Coma, JD, on Monday. It was,
Dude, even
awful.
the fucking experts were shit on that show.
Yeah, I noticed that all the dick sucks were crapping on. You know it's bad.
Well, Justin LaBarre released his podcast today. In the title, he was like, SmackDown wins and Raw sucks. I'm like, oh,
Wow.
okay.
Wow. Getting real. Maybe he's starting to realize that sucking up ain't working. I don't know. Maybe he's not getting the deals. I don't know. I'm starting to think that way, too, about a lot of things.
No, he was never like that, though.
Well, I disagree. I'm just kidding. I don't have to talk to him ever, though. No, I don't know. He's not. He tries to be fair, I think. I think he's a little more level-headed. I think I let myself come undone, and so don't you. But still. But, yeah, the fact that at least he called it out. Because, yeah, I mean, you know, anybody with any kind of brain cannot fucking say this is good. The perfect 10. I'm working on that.
What's up, Mo Fuck Boys?
Zup.
JD, we missed you, man. Glad you are doing better. Anyway, who the fuck gives a shit about payback?
Emily?
I would rather jump into Nia Jax's filthy box. Legends say you can hear Kalisto screaming for help in there. Lesbian peacock mode.
Lesbian peacock mode. Oh, that was the only thing that JD missed last week was the peacock thing. You saw that, right, JD?
Oh, yeah, I seen that.
Okay, because the peacock thing killed me. Like, if you hadn't seen that, I was going to be like, you have to see the peacock. It was only 13 seconds, but it was fucking funny.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's what she looks like. I mean, you guys nailed that one. Yeah.
Thank you. Who the hell was that? Null Death? Null Death, thanks, man. Let me get your fucking donation on the screen so we can see it the right way. So, I mean, it is bad out there right now, JD. This is really bad for Monday Night Raw. Seems like, I think last week on the show I was like, hey, I feel like I'm always saying like, oh, now Raw can reset. Oh, now, you know, they can do it because now WrestleMania is over or, you know, whatever. And it's like, we've been saying that for like 8 months to a year now. This is just not going to get better. They just don't care.
No, they don't. They don't. Clearly, they didn't care after Monday. Monday show was absolutely horrific. SmackDown was okay, but it wasn't up to the standard that we're normally used to seeing with SmackDown.
Yeah.
It flowed better than Monday Night Raw, but I don't know what the fuck they did on Monday Night Raw. It's like they don't even fucking care about Payback.
Yeah, it literally is. It's like they're like, oh, fuck it. Just so whatever. It's just like every other time, though. You just get to the pay-per-view, and then whatever happens to the pay-per-view, cool, but fucking we don't care. They don't care about getting there. I don't understand it. Somebody what is someone earlier was saying something about years ago and this and that. And I'm like, again, it doesn't matter. Years ago, that shit doesn't matter to me because SmackDown is putting together a show that works. So it's not that. It's who is at Raw that sucks. Somebody sucks over there. And, you know, if Vince is in charge of everything, how can you not blame him? And
he was in charge of the whole superstar shakeup, and I honestly don't know what the fuck he's thinking.
I don't think
there's rumors going around that there's going to be a fucking draft after SummerSlam now.
Because nothing's working. I don't know. Fucking sucks. What's up, everybody? We're just getting the stream up. I just tweeted it out to everybody, so everybody knows we're live. Just give me 1 second here. Make sure I can find this shit.
Give it a hell yeah!
Well, we're definitely getting Broken Matt.
Yeah, that's coming.
Broken Matt.
If it better come by SummerSlam, because if it doesn't, I have to give myself an enema.
We're going to
live.
see it before SummerSlam. We might see it on Monday.
We might. I'm giving myself an enema live on YouTube if we don't see it by SummerSlam. So I hope it's there. Let me just see what's going on here. Okay, good. No problems. It's weird. I've been having this problem where, like, on my phone earlier, like, I was trying to play video and it was just turning black. On my screen, it turns black, but I know we're live and everybody can see us, so I have no idea what the hell that's about. But whatever. I was live on Twitch and that happened to me earlier.
Hey guys, did you see Monday Night War tonight? War was great, especially when Roman Reigns went crazy and pulled out his penis. I like Roman Reigns' penis. My name is Skylar Fat.
Hey, thanks to Trey for the donation before that. Thank you, Trey.
I know you guys love this donation, so there you go.
Yes.
What's up, guys? Raw was trash and SmackDown was better, but not good as usual.
Hey, D-Moon, thank you very much. Yeah, I think that's just the consensus amongst everybody. Thank you, D-Moon.
Oh, what have you been saying, dude? I haven't kept up on your shows because I've just been staying away.
Yeah.
What do you think of the whole Jinder Mahal thing, dude? Do you care that WWE's pretty much shitting all over the wins and losses?
Sitting here, just finished cooking some bacon and wrapped it around my cock and using the greases lube. Looking at JD has me so hard and hungry that I decided to combine the two.
Gobble it up.
Yum, yum, yum. JD, want a piece of my delicious bacon, baby? Comes with cream.
Let me ask Kevin Dunn over here. Kevin Dunn, do you want some bacon? No, the grease is going to stay right teeth.
The beaver. Thank you, Bacon Cock. Was that Bacon Cock? Yeah, Bacon Cock. Thanks to D-Moon, Trey, and Bacon Cock for this for the donations. If you guys want to donate, the description box down below, the link is there. I'm just trying to get a code so I can fix something on the stream. But yeah, what did you say about what? A Jinder Mahal what? Shit bomb. Oh, you're never gonna get it.
What's up, Joe? Great to see you back, JD.
He's
Since
alive.
Charlotte is a good guy now, does that make her an Autobot? Jinder Mahal stealing the belt NWO style, screaming like a maniac in the limo, had me on the floor. Hashtag Jinder beats Orton or weary it.
Is Charlotte an Autobot? I don't know who the fuck she would be if she's a. First of all, she would be a Decepticon because she's a heel. She would probably be Soundwave.
But she's like
that's what she fucking sounds like.
But she's going face. It looks like right now. So I think
hope not.
I think that's. Well, did you see SmackDown?
Yeah, of course. I reviewed it last night.
But I mean, they're setting her up to be a face now.
Charlotte. I don't like that at all. I mean,
that's why she got attacked by the back locker room. I think she's going to turn really quick on what's her face, but
though she'll probably use Naomi in an attempt to fucking get rid of these women and then turn on Naomi and try to win the championship back. Like
exactly, yeah. But she'll be face for like a little while. Let me see if I know the super chat. We had a super chat. Let me just see if I can get the super chat to work. I know there's some kind of issue with it. Let's see here. See if I can get it. See if I can replay that super chat. See if it works.
Super chat.
Yeah.
Party.
Super chat party.
Why they calling Nakamura, artist formerly known? Is he already dead? Or is he on that slow kill? That is called WWE.
It was weird. You know what? I didn't notice that. They called him.
No, they're not calling him the artist formerly known. They're calling him the artist known as Shinsuke Nakamura, as if he's fucking Prince.
Yeah, as if he's an artist or a painter.
Yeah, that's like, I mean, what is he fucking skyrocketing up the Billboard Top 200? What the fuck is he doing? Just go in there and Kinshasa somebody. Just fucking make me smile.
Yeah, I don't get what they need to take it easy with that shit. You know, Because now we're never going to hear the end of that shit. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. If anybody super chats tonight and doesn't want to donate the other way, well, it looks like the super chat's going to alert me, so.
Nakamura. Sushimura?
See, we're worried. He's the sushi artist.
Sushi artist formerly known as Shinsuke Nakamura.
I think this is episode 66, so I hope I just put... Yeah, it is. Okay, good. I got it right. So thank you for the super chat, man. That was Justin Incredible with a $5 super chat.
First time donation JD Joe big fan and JD question how much toothpaste did you pay Kevin? Done to get on a raw review and did you get Titus catering from it and can you call me a goon?
Lee Yankee King.
Well, Yankee King, you're a goon. Kevin
King.
Dunn, all he requested was a hard bristled toothbrush with some fucking crest whitening, white strips. And what was the other question? Titus catering? Titus
yes.
catering looks like it's got Apollo Crews. They're all set.
And he wanted you to call you a goon. Yankee King wants to be called a goon.
Oh, yeah, I called him a goon. That's the first thing I said.
Oh, is it? I just zoned completely out. I was looking at the beaver's dick. No. Oh, my God. What is going on? I had to fix a lot of shit with the show. That's why I kind of was zoning out a bunch there. I'm back. I think I'm alive now. Yeah, I don't get it. You know, I'm not even worried about it. Did you think that? I thought that really fell flat. That Nakamura, Dolph Ziggler stuff. That was.
Yeah, because they fucking mentioned, like I said on my SmackDown review, dude. They want to throw it in your face that he's got Michael Jackson-esque qualities to him.
Yeah.
Let people figure that out on their own. You don't need to fucking throw it in our face. He's naming Michael Jackson's sisters and the name of his fish.
Yeah, I didn't get that either.
Neverland Ranch. Give me a break.
I just fucked up the whole goddamn thing.
What is he going to be fucking molesting children next?
All aboard the Jinder train non-stop to New Delhi. Jinder could be a filler opponent till AJ Styles versus Orton at SummerSlam. But how does Russ ever Corbin win Money in the Bank, then eventually start a feud with AJ?
As a filler till Corbin.
Hashtag Beaverbox.
Thank you, 61 Minute Man. I think he's a filler till Corbin, but thank you, 61 Minute Man, for the $5. Coming a $5 shit bum. JD,
I don't think Corbin's going to be in a championship match. I think Corbin's going to win Money in the Bank. Rusev, I don't know what they're doing with that because I hated the Mahal thing. When they gave him a shot because he's nothing but a fucking jobber. But I'm open to it because he's been doing great promo work. But Rusev coming back and coming over from Raw and demanding a title shot for nothing.
Yeah, just get the
That's absolutely fucking ridiculous.
Go back to Bulgaria, you fucking idiot. That's what they would have said. Who the hell gives you a fucking... Holy shit, bro. They're all fucked up. My name is Kane.
Jinder Ma Box better beat Orton. He is a fucking boring champion. Anyone notice how orange Charlotte looked in her robotic promo on Tuesday? She probably got her coolant paid Kevin Dunn in wood lugs and Aquafresh hashtag RYBACK in a box of spikes.
Hey, thanks, Null Death. Be careful with that box stuff or we're going to get accused of stealing someone's gimmick again. So be careful with the box stuff on my show from now on. Or we'll get fucking called out by some cocksucker.
Shit bum.
I honestly get why people are complaining about Jinder's push, but I like it. In all honesty, I hope he wins the championship.
So do I.
Yeah, me
At
too.
this point, I hope he beats Randy Orton.
Yeah, I'm not joking. I want to see Jinder Mahal win. You know what's funny, JD, is people shit on me. They were like, oh, Joe, you're a fucking idiot. This is why I listen to JD. And then your review came out, and I was like, can't wait till they hear
I said the same
JD.
thing you did.
How about that, you cunt? Like, because fucking that's what it is. Randy Orton is as boring as a fucking carpet. When he came out and started cutting that promo, it was just like, kill me now. Just shoot me in the head. And they finally made the title sort of worth something by holding it up and him stealing it. Like, it put a focus on the title that they needed. It's stupid.
Randy Orton's boring. Randy Orton is as boring as fucking store-bought fucking generic granola with no flavor.
Yeah. He needs to be healed. He sucks right now. Tiffany814. What's up, Tiffany? Hi, Joe and JD. It was nice to meet you Saturday, says Tiffany to JD. Payback needs bleach. Yeah, Tiffany was real happy to see you at the show, so that was cool. Thanks, Tiffany, and thanks to everybody who I saw at my show.
Super chat.
I never said hi to those people. Praise Tiffany all week. Super chat party coming in, and it's nothing. It's just Frost C1 Elite dropping $1 for us, and he gets the super chat party going. Bam! The Young Bucks super kick. Is that El Generico?
Yes, it looks like it.
That's fucking awesome. Let's take a phone call real quick. 210, what's up? Super chat party.
Hello, is this Joe Cronin Show?
This is.
Oh my God, is this the Bollywood Boys? What's going on, bro?
Is that JD from New York?
Bro, listen, are you a part of Jinder Mahal's camp? What's going on here?
It's Mohammed Abu.
Hey, Muhammad Abu.
Muhammad Abu. Oh my God.
Oh my God, what's up, Muhammad?
You motherfucker. How dare you make fun of my wrestling match? You son of a bitch.
I thought it was okay. JD said you look like a queer, though.
No. He's a fucking queer. He's a goon.
Why? Because he calls it like it is?
No, I thought it was great. It was the best match of all time.
Listen, buddy, shave yourself a little bit and you might get some action.
Championship.
Shave your back.
That looks the same as the... Give me a freaking break.
I love Muhammad Abu.
I'm gonna break kayfabe here for a sec.
All right.
I usually rant on Tom Inc., but I actually like the guy. I just like to fuck with him. Well, anyway, something that is not wrestling related. Have you guys seen the Call of Duty WW2 trailer? Holy shit. Did you guys see it?
I'll let JD speak on this, mostly Pussy Lips McGee, but I saw it, and holy shit. Thank you, Pussy Lips.
Yeah, all the trailers look good.
Yeah.
Let me see the fucking gameplay first.
Yeah.
You know? Everybody's fucking jerking off to fucking 2 minutes of what you won't see in the game.
Yeah, it's all good until you can get sniped from behind a
It's a
wall.
theatrical trailer, like a fucking movie. It's no gameplay.
JD, it's all good until you can get sniped behind a fucking wall by a sniper.
Well, I don't think there's going to be that type of sniping. I mean, they didn't have quick scoping back in World War II.
That's right. Yeah, I'm thinking you're right.
You know?
It did look cool, but you know what? One of the things is, like, how many times has that Normandy Beach thing played out? I mean, again, it's like in movie form, that's cool, but when you're like in a battle, like, I mean, sure, that will be fun to play the campaign, I guess, for a little bit.
It's going to be successful, bro, because nobody wants to be jumping off walls with fucking jetpacks. So it's going to be successful based on that.
That's a great point. That is a good point. And you know what? It's true, because, you know, I even think to a game like Command and Conquer, completely unrelated to like Call of Duty for the most part. But back in when they made Command and Conquer originally, I loved that game. And then they started getting into like the tech and stuff, and then you could do all these crazy things with like Tesla coils and exploding nuke bombs and like poison, and then it became like not fun. It's way more funner to just be like, okay, guys, let's go in. Like that's all you need. Like, I mean, and then maybe some little things. You don't need all this crazy tech shit. The jetpacks, what the fuck? Leave that to Halo. And even when Halo did it, it was a little bit like, what the fuck? So absolutely not. They made a mistake. Speaking of fucking Xbox, I was on the phone with them earlier today, and my God, is Xbox Live support turned into shit. I remember in 2001 to 2006, I could call Xbox Live support and be like, hey, I got some problems. And they'd be like, hey, dude, what's up? It's Josh. I'll fix that for you. Like, and then we'd be off the phone. Today it was like, what are you doing? And I'm like, yeah, I just want to, my kid couldn't download an avatar to his fucking Xbox. But his friends could, and I could on my Xbox, and they're all, I don't understand the difference. And the guy was like, well, let's try 1,000 different things that are fucking retarded. And I don't know why.
They don't care, dude. They're getting ready for that Xbox Scorpio to be released.
Yeah, right? Do you like steroids? Because I like steroids. Allegedly. I got steroids. Allegedly. You got
Allegedly.
steroids.
I put the steroids in my
Allegedly.
veins. Put the steroids in my
Allegedly.
veins. Put the steroids in my brain. Then I
Allegedly.
fucking go insane.
Allegedly.
Jinder Mahal. I put the needle in my balls.
Allegedly.
Needle in my balls. Jinder Mahal.
Don't sue me.
I'm big as a motherfucking goddamn garbage truck.
Thanks for the subscribe.
I would prefer to see Jinder Mahal as champ than Randy Orton any day. Also, if Mahal wins the title, maybe we will see the return of the greatest match gimmick of all time. The Punjabi prison match.
The Punjabi prison match. Jinder Mahal was like awesome on the fucking mic. Joe from the UK, thanks for the $15.
You know, the Punjabi prison match could be good if anybody but the fucking great Khali is not in the match.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's why
a
it
great
sucked.
point. Yeah, like
The fuck was he gonna do?
pushing a giant stone around inside of this thing.
Outta here.
Imagine Mahal just blasting through it and like throwing somebody around. Like that could be good. I don't know though with Randy Orton though. You know, those two still. You know, I want to see fucking like, you know, AJ Styles versus like somebody else, like Braun Strowman versus AJ Styles in the
Shit
Punjabi
bomb.
prison. That'd
When
be sick.
Cena returns, who will he feud with? I hope it is not Randy Orton.
Thanks, Joe from the UK, and thank you, CJ Crumb, for becoming a $5 ship bum. I don't know.
Cena, I'm telling you right now, if Cena is back for SummerSlam, it's going to be Nakamura versus Cena at SummerSlam.
Wow.
Because Orton's going to have Styles.
Yeah.
Owens is probably going to have I don't know, Zayn. Again.
Super Chat Party.
Thanks, CJ Crumb. Super Jet Party.
Bailey versus Alexa Bliss. Who's winning on Sunday?
Bailey.
Yeah, Bailey's going to SummerSlam with that belt. Justin.
Charlotte versus Becky is probably going to happen at SummerSlam. I'm booking SummerSlam already. We're not even fucking through Payback yet.
Getting super chats and donations, crazy.
Oh my God, I love Seth Rollins.
Well, good thing I checked your Twitter, because even though I'm subbed to you, YouTube did not notify me
Of
that
course.
you guys were on. Sup, guys?
Of course it didn't. What's up, Delete JD from NY206, man? How you doing? And thank you for the big $25 donation. I'm glad you got here. You know who does alert you when we're on something? Twitch does. If you have a Twitch account, make sure you go follow my Twitch. It's twitch.tv/Joe Cronin JCS, and set your settings to put in your phone number, because then you can be alerted whenever I go live on Twitch. Same thing with JD on his Twitch account as well, twitch.tv/JD from NY206, I believe. It's the same thing,
It's
right?
JD from New York. New York is spelled out. I changed it. I made a new Twitch just like you did.
Oh, okay. What is it again? Say it again. JD
It's
from
JD
New York.
New York. New York is spelled out.
JD from New York, and that's it, right?
Yeah, that's it.
JD from New York on Twitch, guys. Go follow us on Twitch. It's not like we're leaving, and it's like everyone's freaking out that everything's going away. We're not, like, no one's, like, leaving and going, it's over. No fucking way. This is still the greatest.
You know what, dude? I was thinking, I don't know if Bischoff reached out to you. He was supposed to get back to me on Monday. He never got back, but I know he's busy with fucking a ton of shit.
Yeah, he DM'd me, but he didn't get back to me, really.
But I was thinking about doing something. Can we go live with a podcast on Twitch?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I was thinking about doing something like that.
Yeah, why not? I mean, it's the same. I mean, it's kind of the same thing, you know? We could, I mean, what we were doing tonight, I planned on tonight was that we go live for bonus stuff. I was going to go live for bonus stuff on my Twitch account. You know, I mean, I don't know what we can do with that, or we could, you know, go live on mine, then go jump over to yours or something. That'd be cool, like stuff like that. I mean, not tonight, or maybe tonight, I don't know. And, yeah, do shit on there. I mean, stream. You just got to keep streaming all the time now. You got to go to if YouTube shits itself, you got to be ready on Twitch. If Twitch shits itself, you know, you tried. You know, you get VidMe.
Yeah, it sucks. You know, I don't know what the fuck's going on with YouTube. Grim uploaded a video from his figures channel. Fucking dude's got 1 million subs between all three of his channels. He's fucking busting his ass. You know, obviously he's one of the biggest wrestling YouTubers on the platform.
Yeah.
And he's worried because, you know, Grim uses foul language during his GTS videos, and he uploaded a video today with family-friendly music and no cursing and everything, and still no ads.
Yeah.
So we don't know what the fuck is going on.
Well, it's very simple. $750 million walked away. $750 million was lost by YouTube. So, you know,
they're fucking us to get that money back?
No, I mean, those advertisers all walked away from YouTube. So until YouTube could prove that they weren't putting their ads in front of this crazy shit. So, I mean, H3H3 is going over to Twitch to do his show now. But, you know, Twitch isn't the greatest thing either. They censor people, too. You got to be careful over there as well. And, I mean, you know, you got to get the ad revenue over there. You have to get, you know, the ability to get subscribers over there. If you're like I am, I have to stream for this whole week to prove to them that I have the audience so they can partner me, you know? And it's like, it's a mess. I mean, you just got to put your eggs in every basket. You have to diversify now. That's what you have to do.
You like steroids, cause I like steroids.
We keep getting this support, though. We'll be right here all the time.
You got steroids. I put the steroids in my veins, put the steroids in my pain, put the steroids in my brain, then I fucking go insane. Jinder Mahal, I put that needle in my balls,
Allegedly.
Jinder Mahal, I'm big as a motherfucking goddamn garbage truck.
Raw sucked even on the Hulu version, lol. I keep forgetting Payback is on Sunday. Is VIC even being defend? When is the next Beer Goons, guys?
Hey, British Davis, thanks for the $15 again, dude. You're a beast.
Yeah, British Davis, what's up, brother? I also want to shout out Delete JD. He actually became a Patreon yesterday for $10. So
Nice.
what's up, brother?
Delete JD is awesome. He lives about 20 minutes from me too. Yeah, we're gonna get the Beer Goons thing with all the shit that's been going on.
It ain't going nowhere, guys. I talked to Joe about this last week with Eric Bischoff's platform coming up. We may actually move it over there. You know?
Joe and JD, I forgot to tell you in my last donation that I will be pledging to both of you at SummerSlam or Fall Time right when I bullet up money from the job I just started. I love you. Both.
Wow.
No homo.
Thank you.
Somebody loves me?
Yankee King again.
Oh.
Thank you, Yankee King,
Thank
man.
you,
We
man.
appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, dude, $1 a month helps. You know, it doesn't make if you don't have almost any money and you don't want to do anything, just do $1 a month, dude. Nobody has to do 5, 10. You know, we really could use some people doing that, but I mean, $1 a month is all you have to do. If everybody you thought
It makes sense, dude. It's cheesy to say. Joe's got 48,000 subs. I'm nearing 70, 78 now. So it's like,
Shit,
you know, if we get $1 from everybody,
JD,
that's
how
fucking
is
amazing.
Kevin Dunn doing?
Yeah. CJ Crum, thank you very much. CJ Crum for the $5. You know, we'll let you know how Kevin Dunn's doing throughout the night. He's doing okay. The Beaver's doing fine over there.
He's chilling. He's drinking a beer with me.
Yeah. Well, that was Sean's views, the old begging thing. Remember, he used to be like, you know, if everybody would just pledge $1, that would be like $3,000.
Yeah, but Sean's audience is 97,000 you know, there, but really he's got like 2,000 real subs.
Yeah, that's true. He is a fucking mess. Like he's
one that should really contemplate starting over. I think.
Well, I mean, dude, it's incredibly. People like, I think a lot of people don't understand how glorious it is. I will defend.
Something about NXT I want to
I'm
mention.
fucking Bobby Roode. Triple H wants to fuck me.
What's up, Joe and JD?
Jason.
If Matt is broken I will yell out my fucking window. Wonderful. NXT was good tonight, by the way.
Jason King from Brooklyn. Thank you so much, dude. I think they're working really hard to get that squared away so they can be broken as soon as possible. And I feel like TNA will take the money.
Yeah, WWE wants to square that up by the end of the weekend. So we could see it anywhere between Monday Night Raw or going into their next pay-per-view. So we really don't know. But I did want to mention, Joe, Adam Cole, Britt Baker is dating Adam Cole.
Wow.
And Britt Baker was on NXT tonight with Andrade Cien Almas, arm in arm, as they went into a limo. So if Britt Baker is being shown on camera, Adam Cole must not be far behind.
That is weird that she's with Cien Almas, though. But yeah, maybe he's gonna get attacked. That's awesome. Yeah, Adam Cole has got to be coming soon. What do you think? You think Adam Cole's there? Is here?
Adam Cole will be in Chicago at TakeOver. That's my prediction.
Oh wow. Okay. So wait a minute.
His contract's up. What's today? What's today? It's Wednesday. It's up next week, I believe, on Monday or Tuesday.
I remember we talked about him coming. I didn't even remember. I didn't remember Chicago, dude. I was thinking SummerSlam, like Brooklyn Takeover, but. You're right. He's going to be.
Well, the way Drew McIntyre is going, I see it being Rude and McIntyre for Brooklyn for the world title, and they got to get rid of McIntyre's theme, dude. What the fuck is that?
Why don't
I don't know if you watched it? They got to give him his old theme back,
dude. Listen. He wants that theme. I mean, I can't.
I don't know if they own the rights to that anymore, but they got to get that shit back, dude.
I DM'd. We were talking about. I talked to him the other day, and I said, dude. He goes, me too. I said, I basically said, are you gonna have your old music? And he said, I hope so. He wants his old music.
I think they gave him fucking Roderick Strong's old theme.
Yeah.
What up,
Fuck
guys?
that.
I agree with you. YouTube is a dead piece of shit. I try to keep grinding. Every day, though, can't let the YouTube bullshit get to us, but I know it's different.
This is a tough one.
Yours. Guys, keep fighting the good fight. Things will turn around soon, I hope.
Thanks, JD Venom. Thank you very much for the donation, man. Yeah, it's we're never gonna cry and stop. Me and JD are always gonna pound forward and figure it out. But the point is, it's just I feel bad for other people out there too. Like we're fucking fucked up from this. There's gonna be people that kill themselves, and I'm not joking. There's gonna be people that like somebody's gonna commit suicide because of this shit. Because they thought they spent years building up their YouTube and now they're fucked. Like I mean, all because of what? So I mean, there's people out there that are scary times right now. I don't want to push the Samoa Joe on Raw at all. While I was going to get a quick bite to eat at McDonald's, I've seen this guy gobble down a Grand Mac in just one bite. He must have gotten this habit from that fat slob Kevin Owens. That was Kevin Dunn's beaver teeth that donated.
Kevin Dunn's beaver teeth?
That was way too much to read for $1. I wish you could change the dollar ones to be like you can only write like 10 things or like 5 words or something. Shit bomb. Oh my god.
I really like JD's idea of Broken Matt on SmackDown and Jeff on Raw because of Brock.
Yes.
Lesnar holding the title. Jeff can be pushed versus Brock and Matt can be a WWE Championship contender on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Love you, Joe and JD. You guys are beasts.
Orbital heel.
Well, I mean, to me, and I'm sure Joe is the same way. I love Jeff. I think Jeff is fantastic, but
yeah.
Honestly, Broken Matt to me is world championship material. The gimmick is world champion material. If you keep Matt on Raw, he's never going to be in the world championship picture because you got Roman Reigns, you got Brock Lesnar, and Lesnar right now, rumored to hold the title to the next WrestleMania, and then Reigns is going to get it. And so when is he going to have a chance to fight for a world title?
Imagine Matt and AJ Styles and Matt Nakamura and all that stuff.
I'm donating.
What's up, Kane?
Hey guys, quick question. I know 2K hasn't said anything yet, but do you guys think WWE 2K18 will be better than the last one? And do you guys think someone else should develop the game like hashtag suck it?
EA Sports would be awesome because they've always used, well, it depends which EA Sports you get. EA Sports is like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Sometimes they make the greatest game possible ever, and then other times they cheap out, try to make money, and then they don't make a very good game. So, I don't know. Broken Lion, thanks. I would hope that 2018 would be better than 17, though. I don't know. I'll ask JD in a minute, but... The Perfect 10. Where has he been for the last 10 days? Ty Dillinger.
Is it just me, or is a finisher a huge key to getting over as a wrestler? What the fuck is up with Rollins' finisher?
Well, why don't we ask Kenny Omega?
Yeah.
He apparently has a problem with it.
Well, you know, delete JD from NY206. Thank you for the $10. Yeah, I mean, it sort of is, but Rollins is so over, or not so over, but Rollins is over enough that even his finisher being all fucked up is, like, not completely killing him.
Listen,
but it is hurting him,
Rollins has got a fucking identity crisis right now because his pedigree was fucking god awful.
Yep.
I don't know what the fuck he's done. I don't know why they just don't give him the curb stomp.
Just give it back to him.
And
yeah.
I don't understand Kenny Omega's gripe with it. He should be I don't know, I guess thrilled that Seth Rollins finds him to be an influence.
Well, no, I mean, his gripe with it is probably that I was going to come into the company. He might be coming to the company at some point. Now this guy used his move.
Yeah, but that's not his finisher.
Yeah, well...
He's acting as if it's his finisher.
And he only pulls it out once in a while, but it was special to him. He's not really griping. I think he's just talking some shit. Informal says, Adam Cole is scheduled to part of the War of Worlds ROH and New Japan tour on May 12th. I really want Cole in NXT, and I really hope he comes soon.
Yeah, that's his last event.
Yeah. When's the takeover? The end of May?
May 28th, I think.
That's going to be tough. Maybe I should stick with my SummerSlam, my Brooklyn prediction. But I was like you. I thought he was coming soon. But I don't know. John D. Sup, Joe. Sorry about your Bruins. Fuck the Ducks. They just scored against the Edmonton. I saw that. I see that on my NHL feed right now, John D. I'll be watching all your NHL teams as my Bruins were eliminated. And so weren't the Toronto Maple Leafs and Montreal Canadiens. And yeah, I'll be keeping an eye on the Stanley Cup, see what happens. Too bad. But oh well. What was the question for JD earlier? Shit, I don't even remember.
WWE. I have no hopes in 2K18.
Yeah. I hope it's like glitchy, so glitchy that it gets me a lot of views. That's what I'll say.
Oh, Takeover is May 20th?
Oh.
No. Can't be. Oh, yeah, it is. I'm sorry. Yeah,
right.
It is.
I go back to my original prediction.
It is. Yep, it is.
NXT Brooklyn. You know what, though, JD? I hope it is Brooklyn. Because you know what?
Shit
we'll be
bomb.
there. We'll fucking be there.
Old PRPRADICTION. We see the 2016 Bound for Glory entrance for the Hardys when they faced Decay at Payback this Sunday if deal is done. Regular Hardy's music plays and Matt will scream enough with that nonsense and Reby will come out with piano and play it.
You know, thank you, Yankee King. You know, if Reby appeared, you know, JD, I'd be very surprised.
I'd mark the fuck out if Reby was on stage playing
piano.
Yeah,
because everything we've heard is that they don't really want them or they don't really want to involve that at all. Like, so that would be awesome if we saw that. Or I would just hope it gets introduced slowly, kind of how it did on TNA. I don't mind seeing a bit of a reboot of it, you know, as long as it's kind of piecing together the right way.
Speaking of TNA, dude, I'm hearing. I reported today in my off the script extra video. Obviously, I'm sure you know of Crazy Steve. He's coming in. Right?
I emailed him to be on the show, and he said no. And then he said something else, and I go, "Oh, he's going to WWE."
Yeah. Well, you know, I said he could either be perfect for Sanity.
Yeah.
Or they could bring him right to SmackDown and have him team with Eric Rowan because you know Crazy Steve has got the crazy clown gimmick, and Eric Rowan's rumored to have this crazy clown gimmick with the mask at house shows that he's doing with balloons and shit. They can make him they can make that a team because Eric Rowan by himself is fucking nothing.
And put him right against Matt Hardy with the sort of the background. Wow. Imagine that.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting. I mean, just because it's so weird, but yeah, that's wow. That'd be nice.
They're also interested. WWE's also interested in Magnus because Magnus is married to Mickie James and they just had a kid.
Now Bram is coming back, isn't he? Did I hear that
Shit
somewhere?
Bum.
Or did
I
don't know where he's
like
going,
Adam
though.
Cole because he does not have a great smile like me. He does not have nice teeth like me. I gave the idea to Rollins for his finisher because I like that Outta, Okada. Well, whatever that Jap name is. I like his Rainmaker.
Omega, Okada,
That was pretty funny.
the Rainmaker. I make it rain on my teeth every week.
Thank you, Kevin Dunn's teeth. That was actually pretty funny. Oh my God.
You know, we're gonna rival Omega and Okada with Roman Reigns. Yeah, Magnus is coming in. I'm hearing that they want.
Maybe it is just Magnus.
Who else was it? It was Magnus and it might have been Bram. I don't know.
Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe something.
Oh no, Gunner.
Oh, what the hell was that? Oh, Gunner. Is that what you said? Yeah, Deacon Do Dirty. Yo, JD, on November 3rd, I'm coming for that ass boy.
I'll be waiting, right? I'll be waiting for you, man.
What the fuck is November 3rd?
World War II Call of Duty's coming.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
JD, I'm gonna get better at Call of Duty so I can be on your team on PlayStation. I'm so much better on Xbox, but I'm gonna try to get better on PlayStation. It's totally the controller, dude.
That's what a lot of people say.
Dude, I mean, it's not even funny. Like, if I play
I'm the same way with Xbox. I can't play on Xbox because the controller's too big.
I got at least, and I'm not that much better, but at least I usually go plus 8 KD on which is like acceptable to be on a team, I guess. But on PlayStation, it's like break even, go negative. Like it's kind of, it gets ugly. I've had some games where I'm nasty, and then someone's like, "Joe, how did you play so well that game?" And then you go through a fucking shithole of 6 games.
Shit
like,
bum.
Last question. I know people hate Charlotte promos, but I don't think it is as bad as people say. I don't think it's good. I just think they're passable hell better than half the roster. I don't know. Maybe I just like shitty shit and that beaver lol. # suck it.
Thank you, Broken Lion. What's the question?
Dude, wasn't Bram a part of the original Ascension with
yes, I was just watching that.
With Connor?
Yeah, and I forgot that.
With Victor.
With Connor. It was Connor.
Oh, it was with Connor.
Victor, I was just watching the first NXT shows that they uploaded, and I forgot. And I was like, damn, Connor was like skinny and looked awesome and had hair. Like, WWE has turned him into a balding fat guy.
He got thrown out of the company because he beat up, shoved the police officer.
Right. I forgot about that. I knew he got thrown out, though.
I wonder what the House of Horror is gonna look like by the time we get to Payback. Either way, this matchup with Orton and Wyatt is gonna crap all over the show that night. # what a waste. The last $1 donation was a Kevin Dunn parody, of course.
KTN USA, thank you, man, and Broken Line and Deacon Do Dirty and everybody else. Thanks for the donations. Link is in the description box below, and Nightbot should whore it out if you want to donate tonight. I recommend the $15 or the $50 one. Somebody drop that $50 one whenever you want. JD, what were you gonna say? It sounded like you were gonna get into something.
Oh no, it was just the last thing I said was that Bram got fired from WWE for drunkenness, and I think he like shoved a police officer or something.
Wait a minute.
Fucked up a good thing.
So he wait a minute. Why did he shove a police officer?
He was drunk, dude. It was a drunken tirade.
Wow. He went on a drunken tirade.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird.
So then they let him go.
Well, they should have, I guess. I mean, like, do you think he could come back though? I mean, like, I don't know.
Everybody gets a second chance. I mean, whatever.
He only shoved a cop. He only shoved. Did he know it was a cop, or was he was drunk? So he was probably like, fuck you, cop.
Yeah. Did you hear about the House of Horrors that it's going to be pre-taped before Payback, and then we're going to go live into the arena with them in the ring?
Wait, what happened?
The House of Horrors.
Oh, yeah, I hated that.
Yeah, it's going to be, the House of Horrors itself is going to be pre-taped, and then it's going to end live in the ring.
Yeah, why did they tell us that it was going to happen back there and then go to the ring? Why didn't they just leave that alone? Let us experience it.
Shit bum.
Ridiculous.
Interesting question. If more YouTubers keep advertising that they are making content on other platforms like FitMe and Twitch, do you think that YouTube will fight harder to get ad money back and direct content creators back to YouTube?
You would think so, Nick Lewis, unless it's part of a bigger agenda.
Well, I don't understand why H3 Productions has fucking 3 million subs and gets more views per video than his sub count. Like, why would YouTube want to get rid of that?
Well,
Well,
he's getting rid of himself because he's going over to Twitch, so... Which I don't get, because his podcast actually falls in the terms that would be more appropriate for YouTube. It's his other content that might have to be put other places.
No, I won't give in till I'm victorious. I will defend.
Thanks to Nick Lewis.
I'm fucking Bobby Roode. Triple H wants to fuck me. Glorious.
Hey guys, so I watched your Off the Script JD, and the rumor about the Hardys switching brands scares me. I would want them on the same brand, but how would you feel about them splitting and having a broken war that leads to Survivor Series?
Jumping the gun a little bit there, D-Moon. I don't know.
Yeah. Splitting and having a broken war that leads to Survivor Series. That's it. Yeah, that's a ways down the road, but that's interesting.
Yeah, I mean being that it's a split branded pay-per-view, they could do that if they wanted. Hardy, broken Matt Hardy versus Jeff Hardy. Just for the fuck of it.
Maybe he's gonna
4 guys on each team.
Maybe he'll blame Brother Nero again for losing when they lose the titles or something like that. And you're I don't know. I don't know what to say. But thank you, D-Moon. Great thing. I could see something like that at Survivor Series. And I don't know exactly what they're going to do. Is it going to be like a reboot of what he did?
Hell yeah.
Are they going to go right back into, like, I'm broken? How much money did they give? Are they going to have to give TNA? Here, we'll give you $3 million. Shut up. Yankee King. Who do you want from TNA if you were WWE? I want EC3. Hold Decay stable. They're my favorite from Obsolete Owlbrand. I mean, I don't know if I'd take Decay, but they already got the Sanity thing going here, so
yeah.
I would take EC3 though. Now that he shaved his head, he looked like a fucking wackaloo on 2012 NXT. That guy needed to shave his hair.
Universal Championship. Oh, that looks the same as Oh, give me a freaking break.
I love that.
Great show like always, Joe and JD. I still think Charlotte cuts a way better promo than Bayley.
Yeah, she does.
Bayley has become so cringe. Seriously.
V2 of Doom. Thank you, V2 of Doom.
So Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks is not the same since she went babyface either.
Yeah, Sasha is not right. Talk about botching everybody. To me, it's not their fault. It's like being in the right place at the right time. It's almost like Alexa Bliss was in the right place at the right time. She got moved at the right time to the right brand and was able to be a heel. Whereas Sasha got moved because of her popularity, they made her a face. And that ends up being a mistake.
My name is Kane and I'm donating.
I wouldn't be surprised if WWE made peace and signed Tiger Ali Singh for the Jinder Mahal.
I know, right?
There, Tiger Ali can
that
pull
stable?
a work shoot over how he was treated in his last run, like someone shitting on his turban and such.
Tiger Ali Singh goes, but it's okay because I have found this voodoo magic. And he becomes Tiger Voodoo. That would be fucking crazy. There's a JD, you know there's a multi-network channel or something where we can double broadcast Twitch? People can switch.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's weird. Rob the Nerd just sent it to me. So we could potentially both go live on Twitch and split the viewership.
Huh.
Interesting. That'd be kind of cool. We could do that. And then me and JD it would be fair, sort of. I'm actually thinking about another thing, JD. I was thinking that me and you could do... Yeah! Let's hear what this is first, and we'll do it. Fuck Impact, bring Eli Drake to NXT. Broken Lion, you nailed it. Eli Drake is gold. Bring Mike Bennett, he's coming. Eli Drake, EC3, get them all to WWE. They're all good on the mic.
Yeah, but do you think Mike Bennett is ready for SmackDown Live? Like right away? I know Maria probably is, but not.
Only if I'm just worried. I would actually rather Mike show up at NXT because I know then they'd work on his music. They'd work on what to do with him.
Yeah,
and
that's exactly what I thought.
You're right. You are right because if he shows up to SmackDown, then he almost gets the treatment of who's the guy that Kurt Hawkins.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then he almost gets that treatment of he was thrown together, and if we lose him, we lose him. It's not we invested into his new character. Yeah. So. Yeah, I don't know. I almost hope that he does go to NXT. I know that everyone's saying it's definitely SmackDown, but either I hope they already have something planned out, or I'm worried. But hey, anything can be better than the music he had at TNA. The fuck was that music?
Sounds like a fucking mentally retarded handicap person.
I see Mike Bennett from time to time in person, and Matt Taven lives down the road from me, and I said, dude, what the fuck with that music? I love you, dude, and you, thank God you make it look right, but it don't sound right. It's holy shit, did that shit suck. Fuck was that, dude? It was like the sound of like if you were to like say like, hey, imagine what would it sound like if a train slowly broke down and then stopped working and then just fucking blew up? What would that sound like? It would sound like his theme music. A train slowly breaking and then exploding. And terrible. I was gonna talk about the Twitch thing. We'll talk about that in a second. Lucky 666. Let's get right.
And I'm donating.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm an inspiring YouTuber and I want a good start.
Good
Any
luck.
tips to help, I would appreciate it. Also,
Kill yourself now.
I like how SmackDown
Just
is
kidding.
focusing on some newer guys rather if it's the right guys or not. I just like seeing the new fresh matchups to come.
Yeah, I agree. The new fresh matchups are good. And Lucky, don't worry, man. Just keep going at it. Life always changes, dude. 1 minute YouTube sucks, the next minute it's hot again. This is definitely one of the weirdest
Shit,
periods,
Mom.
but don't worry. Keep going.
Serious question, if Vince or JBL gets fired, do you think Ranallo comes back to WWE if Triple H signs him?
Do I think who comes back? Oh, Ronaldo. No, I don't think Ronaldo will ever come back to WWE after this. Thank you, Yankee King. I don't believe so. I think it's very evident that there was pressure put on him and he was treated kind of crappy because I think Vince McMahon saw what we kind of saw. We talked about this, that Morrow was one-dimensional. He couldn't really play off of anybody else other than the only time he sounded right with a partner was when he worked with Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
That's the only environment he was good in. Everything else he didn't. He just sounded like he was all to himself, and that irritated everybody else. As awesome as he is.
I eat food all day. I eat food. You'll need lube to get inside me. Try to ride me, but I'm the size of a goddamn house. masturbate. Do not take masturbate.
Good to see you back, JD. This question is for Kevin Dunn. What kind of floss do you use to get rid of Vince McMahon's pubic hair out of your teeth?
Oh my God. Schleppy. Is that Schleppy that donated? Hey, Schleppy, thank you, man. Well, what kind of floss you using, Kevin? What the fuck?
Floss? I don't use floss, man. My teeth are perfect. I use Vince McMahon's dick.
Thanks for shitting on my idea. Now I really do feel like a shit bum.
I'm just kidding, D-Moon.
Well, just kidding, but yeah, you guys are right. Do you guys trust Raw with a broken gimmick?
No.
No.
Or do you feel Matt will have a little more creative control of his character?
I don't trust Raw to put on a good fucking main event. Never mind fucking Matt Hardy's gimmick.
I don't trust. I don't trust Raw with Dick. Okay, I don't care. I don't care if they bring in fucking God himself. I don't trust him booked on Raw. Okay, D Moon, thank you, and we like your ideas. We just aren't ready to deal with them. They're so ahead of our time.
You could have the fucking Okada Omega rematch on Monday Night Raw, and Kevin Dunn would give it fucking 3 minutes.
Yeah.
These guys are cruiserweight. These guys be on 205 Live.
I mean, you just can't possibly think that anything's going to be handled right on Raw almost. I mean, Braun Strowman was handled right a little bit for a second. But even, it's a mind fuck over there. It really is fucked up. What did you think about that 2-foot fall? JD, I don't know if you heard my idea, but my idea was that Braun power bombs him through the top of that trash can or whatever the fuck, and he wins. Then he drums him up the ramp, throws him off the ramp, then rolls the thing like a boulder. Like, boom, then boom, boom, to the back. Commercial, he's pushing it in the back when they come back from commercial. He lights it on fire. Of course, he's not in there anymore. Kalisto's not in there anymore. Lights it on fire, throws it off the thing again like he did to Roman. And it's, like, insane, right? That's crazy. They got to take Kalisto to the hospital, and they, like, get him all red, and they make it look like he's been burned really bad. And now Kalisto's wearing these bandages in a couple weeks when he returns to Raw or whatever. And now Kalisto gets in a fight with somebody else who rips off his bandages and starts doing something to his exposed wound or whatever. And then Kalisto's now in a fight with somebody over that, and Braun's doing whatever he's doing. But it allowed two different storylines to take place now, and Braun appeared way more brutal. I thought that was bullshit 2-foot drop.
Yeah, it wasn't the same, dude. Remember when fucking Terry Funk was in there? It was like a fucking, that stage was high.
Yeah. Well, that's why I said, okay,
I reported today on Off the Script Extra, dude. That dumpster was padded to fuck, dude. Saw that.
Oh, you could see it. It was just, you could see it. It was on TV. The two pads were right there. Leah said it to me out loud. Leah goes, "You see the two pads? They're throwing the dumpster off the thing." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, there's two giant fucking pads."
I thought the dumpster match was supposed to be like a casket match, but with a dumpster, dude. Braun just fucking pretty much stepped in it and he lost. I thought he had to close the fucking top.
You step in it, strike 1. Braun Strowman loses, strike 2. Kalisto goes for a 2-foot fall, strike 3. There's pads all over the dumpster that was shown on television, strike 4, motherfucker.
Was the fucking script of Monday Night Raw at the bottom of that fucking dumpster? Because that's what it was.
That's all they were missing. The only thing that would have saved it is what I just said. At least, maybe. It still wouldn't have saved it. And Braun should have won. He should have. And I get like, oh, he got mad, he lost, so he freaked out.
I didn't care that he lost because he wasn't pinned, but...
Yeah, I get what they did, but it's just like, it seems stupid. No one's ever won a dumpster match because they got thrown in and the lid's not shut. So it made no sense. Like you said, it was like, I said that too on my review, it was like a casket match. Imagine a guy going in the casket and then the guy doesn't close the lids.
Yeah.
Oh, it's over, he's in the casket. What? I thought you had to close the lid.
Yeah, he felt like I mentioned with the fucking Kevin Dunn review. I made fun of it, dude. It was like him jumping into a fucking kiddie pool.
Yeah.
That's what it was. There's no fucking give to that stage. There's no height to that. Everybody's like, oh my God, Kalisto's hurt. Yeah, he'll be back at catering next week, motherfucker.
Yeah. Well, here he comes. He's coming. He's coming. Who the fuck wrote that song?
Oh, it sounds familiar. Who is that?
That's the Mike Bennett song. People actually wrote like, yeah, we love it and stuff.
TNA's music is awful by default anyway. They got terrible fucking composers over there.
Yeah. Well, no, there's one song that fucking
Theme music
rocks.
makes everything. Just take Bobby Roode, for example, or Shinsuke Nakamura, or Ty Dillinger.
There is one song at TNA that kicks ass. Trouble, trouble, trouble. Trouble, 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 trouble. Oh, Sorry.
My favorite theme music in TNA was fucking Matt Hardy's.
What? Well, yeah, I did like his when he
with the fucking piano.
Yeah, the piano that was awesome. But I think Decay ended up but they were cheated because they were using Marilyn Manson. So
Yeah,
that was like not they bought real music or they used real music. Or it's not hard to buy Manson's music now if he owns it because
who the fuck is he? You know,
Manson is like fucking. He's a mess, dude.
irrelevant as fuck.
Unfortunately for him, you know, he's like drunk at every show now. He's like a pro wrestler. Like he's like Jake Roberts 1999 right now. Manson. Pretty sad situation. I thought his last record was good too. I thought his last CD was good. The 4 ones before that I thought were terrible. But goddamn it, did Marilyn Manson finally make a good CD? The last one I thought. Shit bum.
I'm going to have Roman come out at Payback wearing broken mat robe, have broken music, and have him come out saying delete. Then does one Superman punch and one spear and win. Raw was perfect. Now get my toothpaste.
Now get my toothpaste. JD, did you happen to hear my my Brad Maddox song?
I don't think so.
You did not. I just uploaded it the other day. JD, you may appreciate this.
Red Rabbit.
I'm going to.
I remember him. He was the guy with the nice hair. Red Rabbit.
Hey,
He didn't have nice teeth though.
Look at that. Hey, Dylan Moore, and thank you for the subscription. Hey, JD, here I got a new song for you. You might enjoy this. Take a look at your Skype view screen.
Oh shit, let me see.
You might like this.
Every dick you suck, and every guy you fuck, every cock you stuff, every ball you rough, I'll be filming you. Every guy you blow,
Look at that beaver.
and every used condo.
I rhyme blow with condom. How did I do that? How did I do that? Here's the perfect 10 Ty Dillinger!
I can't wait to watch Payback and see Roman Reigns beat down Strowman, throw him in the dumpster and put said dumpster inside an ambulance and then throw it off the stage.
Yeah, Roman Reigns will Superman it, and then Superman punch the dumpster. Well, yeah. So Roman Reigns. What do you think, JD? Roman Reigns wins or Strowman wins?
Are you kidding me, Joe? What kind of question is that, man? You gotta go with Roman Reigns. And the perfect 10, he sucks dick. I got 10 perfect teeth.
Where has the perfect 10 been? He hasn't been on TV in a while. Thank you, Schleppy.
I don't know. The people are already casting him as misused. It's like fucking 3 weeks already.
Well, I mean,
You know?
I think
what do they want him to do?
I mean, we knew what was up with Nakamura, but what the hell is going on with Ty Dillinger? That's bizarre. D Moon, I don't know if you were serious, so apologies if you were, Joe. I'm just joking, D Moon. But I can't stand EC3's music. Oh, I love EC3's music. I think when I first heard it, I thought it was annoying, and then I liked it. I loved it. Plus the tubba. What goes through my head? Yeah, D Moon doesn't like it. D Moon, I like it. It's like obnoxious kind of, but at least it's like I think it's kind of catchy. Trouble, 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 trouble. It's a little obnoxious. I could see how you could hate it, but it's definitely better than the fucking generic shit they usually have.
Oh, that's a good point. Well, I'll mention this after people.
$9 for a fuck. Someone donated 9. I'm getting hard. I got 9 inches inside of your wife. $9. I'm shooting my semen to the ceiling. I'm coming and my balls are too blue. $9. Suck my dick.
The beaver.
WWE's new names for Omega and Okada are Tony Bravo and Teruyuki Sakamoto. Can you feckin' imagine the Rainmaker being called the Wasabi Decapitator? Jesus Christ, I can only imagine. Michael Cole wouldn't even know what him to do with himself.
Yeah, I don't. he just throw up on himself. Thank you, JD Venom, for the donation of $9. Yeah, well, he'll just throw up on himself. Michael Cole won't know. Michael Cole fell asleep on Raw.
69.
We think it's monetized this again.
Stick it up my bumhole. 69. Monetize this.
It's Friday.
Put your penis onto my tits. You just stuck it in me.
This isn't advertiser friendly.
Absolutely not.
Hey guys, I'm not sure if y'all had a chance to watch NXT tonight, but what were y'all guys' thoughts on Tyler Bate versus Jack Gallagher?
I don't know if Joe's seen it. I thought it was good. I thought it was entertaining. A little too many wrist locks for me, but it was a good match.
Yeah, too.
Andrade Cien Almas and Drew McIntyre was way too short. It was almost like a fucking squash match.
Yeah, I caught the end of that. I guess it wasn't long. So I didn't miss much. I was like, oh, I missed the whole match. So there really wasn't a whole match for the most part.
But I did want to make mention, Joe, the reason why Ty Dillinger probably wasn't booked for SmackDown was because he had that brutal steel cage match with Eric Young the week before in NXT. That could be a reason.
I mean, I thought that's why he missed the first week, but I was like, why didn't he? Why is it the next week did he miss this too? But I don't know. It seems like, I don't know if you noticed this, but it seems like every week on SmackDown, 1 week or 2 weeks, somebody misses the show. Like they've left somebody off. I mean, I know Nakamura,
and that's fine. You don't want to overexpose these guys.
Yeah, Nakamura had the dark matches at least though. So I mean, that's the thing is like there was no dark for him. The KANE donation's hot tonight.
Hey fellas, here's a B-Day donation for KANE, haha. But my question is, if WWE is willing to pay TNA a lump sum now, you think WWE thinks they want win in court outright? TNX Joe for the shout out to my sis.
Hey, thanks, Khalil Bama. I think that was Khalil, or it was Phil.
Yeah, well, it was Khalil Bama.
Okay. Thanks to Phil Michaels, JD Venom, and Khalil Bama. Yeah, no problem for the shout out. I assume WWE tried to do the best they could with basically saying like we'll win in court if you want to do this, and then from there they went with whatever they had to pay for. I'm sure they started low and worked their way up and said, well, we don't really have to give anything to you, but you know we'd like to end this now. So what's the gimmick worth to you now? $2 million? You know, yeah. I don't know. Or maybe the WWE even agreed to some sort of percentage, 10% of whatever they do.
Like, what is TNA? What is Anthem going to do with that money? Honestly, what are they going to do with that fucking money?
I don't think they care. They just want money, right? Or, I mean, actually, it seems the opposite. Doesn't it seem like Anthem just wants to throw out money? I mean, that's why it's so bizarre. It's more like they were mad personally.
Well, Mark Madden and Justin LaBar were reporting that something really bad happened with management of TNA.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Give me a freaking break.
Hey Joe, it's Orbital Heel.
Orbital.
This is my new name now.
Orbital
it's a lot easier to say lol. Do you guys think the broken gimmick will have Senor Benjamin, Vanguard 1, and vignettes from the Hardy compound that made it so great? Love you guys, pulling for both of you.
Thanks, Megatron. Yeah, Orbital. I kept doing that, so he changed it to Megatron. Thanks, Orbital.
Vanguard 1, definitely. I don't know about Senor Benjamin or Rebby. From the Hardy compound, it's going to be hard because Matt's going to be on the road all the time.
Yeah, and I think the family wants that time to be off and to break. You know? I think that's what it is. Yeah, I stopped watching NXT before Out of Nowheres. I've been watching NXT like later tonight or tomorrow usually now. So I might bring back the NXT review though. So if I do that, I'll bring it back to doing it, you know, pretty close then. We're going to take calls, by the way. We are going to do that. 339-226-6610 if you're in the U.S. If you're on Skype, Danny Deadly, DANNY, DEADLY is my Skype. But 339-226-6610. And we will take your fucking phone calls. I rhymed blow with condom. I rhymed blow with condom. I just want to say that over and over again.
You blow in every used condom.
609. Oh, 609, you're on Out of Nowhere, episode 66. Get naked.
Super chat.
Oh, it was a super chat.
Party.
We're having a super chat party. Ryan. Oh, Christ.
Ryan Ukulele.
Is that ukulele?
Yep.
How can you read this and I can't read it this close? Because I can't read, I guess. Ryan Ukulele, thank you. I thought it was like Ryan from the UK or something. I think I'm as dyslexic as Keemstar is. I think we're figuring that out. Ryan, thank you for the super chat. What's up, 609? How you doing?
Joe, JD, how you doing?
What's up, man?
Baby.
JD, I got. Did you do off the script yet? I don't know if I caught it yet.
I uploaded something today with the Hardys, but off the script is usually on Friday.
Yeah, I asked Joe and Jake this on Monday night. I'm going to ask you this: how long do you think they're going to have Jeff and Matt Hardy in this tag team?
We might see it end on Sunday.
Mm.
All they have to do is lose, and then you're going to see Broken. That's it.
Yeah, I think it could
What's
be
the best intro
2 months or less.
music in all of Raw's history?
What's the what? What's the best intro music in all of Raw's history? That's tough. I think for me, Raw's history, like the intro music for the show, it's got to be Attitude Era, that fucking metal shit they played.
That Anthrax song that they did.
Yeah, Anthrax, that's right. That shit was the balls. 61 minute, man. Thank you for the super chat party. It's got to be that. That's, there was two. There was the Raw's War theme, and then there was like the other one, the Warzone theme. Thorn in Your Eye, I think it was the Anthrax.
Yeah, that was the one Scotty Ian did, yeah. Yep,
This was the best ever, dude. That was the balls, dude. When you heard that shit, you were like, it's fucking time.
Yep.
It is time for Raw. Oh my god! And at that time, dude, I was like 13 and 14 years old. My mother's step boyfriend was an abusive piece of shit. So I put on fucking Raw's War, and I'd want to punch him in the face, dude. I was
the Nitro theme wasn't bad either, dude. That Nitro theme got you pumped up too with the fucking fire.
That's kind of what they ripped off, right? Because Nitro was doing that. Raw ripped them off. You know, that explosions and shit, like it was a fucking. He is the perfect 10. Asslicker, thanks for the sub.
Joe and JD. Back then wrestlers had specialty matches.
Damn right.
Taker had the Buried Alive match and the Dudleys had the Tables match. What current superstars do you think should have specialty matches? Like Dillinger can rule the Last Man Standing match. 10 count.
Javier, thank you for the $10.
The specialty matches only go with a certain gimmick. Like the Undertaker was known for his casket matches, Hell in a Cell. Mankind was known for his Hell in a Cell matches and hardcore matches. Ty Dillinger's just a straight up fucking wrestler. He doesn't need a gimmick match to associate with his gimmick.
Yeah, I don't see Ty Dillinger needing anything. If anything, it'd be Bray Wyatt. I mean, he's been kind of all over the place. He's had Hell in the Cell things. It's indicative to what they did with him. The minute that he showed up, there should have been a match instituted for Bray Wyatt. Because, you know, like the Boiler Room Brawl, you think of Mankind, you know?
Yep.
Even Hell in the Cell, you kind of think of him a little bit. And that's, I mean, The Undertaker, Mankind. But that would have been perfect for Bray Wyatt to have introduced a match that nobody else, you know, had ever heard of. Whatever that is. And like a Face Your Fears match or something like that. And it's like, there's all these just things you never would expect going on. I would have had him create something called a Face Your Fears match. And it would have been like just messed up stuff that Bray Wyatt could have done. And they could have filmed it even like a before the Hardy's deletion thing even ever happened.
Yeah.
And if I was working at the company, that's something I would have thought of. So right there, what the fuck? Why not? Face Your Fears match. What do you think, JD? What would you do with that?
Bray Wyatt? I mean, dude, I would have booked Bray Wyatt as not like the Undertaker-esque, but I would book him in that mysterious way where he could fit anything. He could do a casket match. He could do a fucking buried alive match.
Yeah.
You know, shit like that. I mean, the gimmick works. He could be multi-dimensional with that type of thing, but WWE doesn't capitalize on it.
I always think he should have had a book of like weird fucking seances that he carried around with him that he did. I don't know. It was fucked
Something,
up.
yeah.
908, what's up?
Yo, what's up, Joe and JD?
How you doing, man?
I was the one at the Internet Darlings panel sitting in the front row with Roman Reigns get off my TV shirt.
Oh,
nice,
yeah.
man.
That's
What's going
awesome,
on?
dude.
Yeah, it was great meeting you guys at the event. Thank you guys for making WrestleMania weekend great for me.
How did you think that went anyway? Because, like, I don't know, like, if the audience... I felt like at first everybody was like, oh, no, like, this is going to be weird. But, yeah, how did that play off when you were watching it? Was it what you thought it was going to be? Because we didn't know what it was going to be going to the Internet Darlings, what we were going to do, really.
Oh, it was phenomenal. I enjoyed the hell out of it. It was very awesome and great. It was the best time of my life.
Damn. I had one of the funnest times of my life, too, I got to tell you. I did.
Yeah, that was a good night. I mean, when we uploaded the videos, everybody called me a fucking condescending prick and a faggot, and my topic was not controversial. Steven Larson's crowd was very hostile towards me, which I don't understand because I like those guys.
Those people are goons.
Well, I got to tell you...
look at JD trying to get
JD,
standing ovations,
JD.
man. Controversial Roman Reigns. Steven Larson, the only ones who had controversial topics.
I will say, I did...
Roman Reigns is controversial when you got fucking people lobbying to get his opponent off television.
JD, you created the most controversy.
Yeah, there you go.
You know what I mean? I mean, to be honest, you really did. No.
Roman Reigns sucks, and the others both suck. Roman Reigns is awful. In the ring. I can't stand him.
Listen, I get what...
In the draft, who do you think returns or debuts?
Returns or debuts in the draft, Yankee King. I'll get to that 1 second, Yankee King. But no, I want to say that, listen, JD, why we're getting the most... Because I get heat too, but why you got the most heat from the Steven Larson crowd is because those guys are like laid-back, yuppie-type, fucking dorky wrestling show from San Diego, and we are Northeast people over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, no offense. No, I mean, no offense. I mean, we just have different... They're like wearing sandals with fucking...
Shit bum.
You know, I mean, we're...
I think Marilyn Manson's Beautiful People was the Raw opener, but copyright Nissies. Probably ended club need to be built up as Raw's top heel tag team with Revival out. JD, you gotta post more food pics on Twitter, bro. Those are sexy as fuck.
Thank you, Megatron. I don't remember Marilyn Manson's ever being the intro to Monday Night Raw. Am I crazy?
No.
When did that happen? That never happened.
I remember back during the Attitude Era that Slayer was supposed to be the opening for Monday Night Raw, but they thought it was too controversial.
Yeah, that's right.
Because they had a song off of God Hates Us All called War Zone, and the second hour of the Attitude Era was always called the War Zone.
Yep.
And they didn't want to do it because it was too heavy and it was too much cursing.
Too much. Oh man, I loved God Hates Us All.
Do you remember that Raw after Mania where Roman got destroyed by the crowd?
No. Wait, what?
The Raw after Mania? I would have started that chant to Roman, this is ass kisser. I would have started that chant if I was at that arena that night.
That'd be awesome, dude. That'd be so cool.
Yeah.
Imagine this shit.
Yeah, that was Warzone, yeah.
Well,
that
you know
was
what?
supposed to be the theme.
You know what, though? God Hates Us All didn't come out until 2001.
Yeah, it came out on 9/11.
Yeah, that's right. Because I had all the magazines.
I know because I was at the record store buying it.
I know because I had the magazine covers, like all that said it, and they had to pull it from all the fucking. They were like really worried about it. It was like God Hates Us All 9/11/2001. I was like, I had that hanging on my room, and I was like, no shit, huh? Fucking. I don't remember too much of it. I know where your prayers will never be answered. Something like that. God hates us all. Like something like that.
The album called New Faith, and the lyric was, "I keep the Bible in a pool of blood so that none of its lies can affect me."
Yeah.
And I remember I seen them live at Roseland Ballroom in New York City, and someone threw a fucking beer at the PA system, shorted out Tom Araya's fucking microphone, and he had the crowd sing that entire fucking song. And I'm like, oh shit.
And that was man, those days were so awesome. I loved shows then. The New England Metal Fest this year is, I don't know if there's anyone going. But, man, that was a great time. And, listen, hey, dude, thanks for the call, man. Good to see you down in Florida. That was cool. I'm sure we...
Thank you, Joe and JD. You guys were great. Have
Thanks,
a good
man.
night.
Thank you.
You too, man.
We're
Thank
a little
you.
obnoxious. I mean, that's just the deal over here, you know? We're not, you know, we're trying to entertain the people. We're not trying to sit back there and be...
And I think that's what everybody on the stage knew what we were trying to do. We just wanted to entertain people. If Brian Zane had a problem with what I did or how I acted, he would have said something to me. He did not. You know, if Adam had a problem with it, he would have said something. I mean, for fucking sake, Grimm, unscripted, jumped off a goddamn fucking ladder and almost crushed my sternum.
Yeah, he
You know?
fucking... he clobbered your stomach a little. I was like, oh, no, put your hands down.
You know, the shot through the chairs where he threw me through the first row left a nice black and blue on my back for about 2 weeks.
Yeah, that was, dude. I mean, listen, these guys. It's
And
just
like Joe said, I sold it because I want to make it look good. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I was like, you know what, dude? You just gotta go into it, and you did. You just fucking plowed it because you got to go into it. And it, you know, again, they're just laid back. It's a different sort of person. That's all there is to it. Like, you can tell right away when we meet them. Like, we got along with everybody. Everybody liked us. We liked them. But you could tell right away that, like, we're, you know, like, we don't quite mesh up with those guys. You know,
Yeah, Stephen Larson are cool. I listen to them weekly because I enjoy their views on stuff. I want to see where we kind of line up. And they told me that, you know, they would love to have me on the show or vice versa, which is great. You know. Yeah,
they were really nice. They were like, come on the show, and like, we would love to.
They know the audience. I'm doing just as much as the views as they are. And I got half their subs.
Yeah, it's just a clash of it's a different personality. That's all. You know, it's a different part of the high school. You know,
we all do the same thing. People want to make it a fucking competition. We're all in this for the same reason. We love wrestling. And then people want to make a fucking oh, this guy's better. Oh, he sucks.
Well, that's why I dove off the stage, because you were all fucking liquored up, and I was like, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna be able to get on JD's level tonight, because you were just, and you got to go before me every time, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna. And you letting me go at one point. You were like, go ahead, Joe, because you were trying to break it up. But it was like, I was like, well, I'm not going to fucking touch JD's level of intensity tonight. So I was like, I'm just going to dive off this stage, because that was all I had was the dive off the stage, and I knew that was going to be it. So I was like, I'm just going to dive off the stage. And everything else, I was just like, I gave shitty answers because I didn't even care. Because by the time it got to me, I was like, oh, somebody already said WrestleMania fucking 17, 18, all this shit.
I honestly don't, Joe. I honestly do not believe Stephen Larson hate Bret Hart that much, dude. Bret Hart has been part of some of the greatest matches that company has ever put on in the creation. How could you hate Bret Hart? Well, he made everyone in the ring look better, look fucking amazing.
Well, I think they're trying to be douchey and just.
It had to be.
They're just like, oh, we're gonna be heels or whatever. We're gonna get people to laugh. You know, I don't know. They were jerking everyone off.
How could you not like Bret Hart for that match with Stone Cold Steve Austin? Just that alone.
I mean, if that's the case, I thought about changing my controversial thing, because I didn't even want to give one at that point. I just wanted to, like, that was the moment. I was like, no one's going to talk what they just said. So, I mean, I thought about just saying, like, well, my most controversial thing is that, you know,
Shit bomb.
I think Shawn Michaels and...
If anyone deserves a gimmick match, it's obviously me. Fuck the face match. Oh yeah, Joe face fuck that beaver.
Tom Facefucker Phillips donates $5. Thank you, Tom. All I can picture is him telling JBL he wants to face fuck him all the time on SmackDown now.
Bret Hart wasn't good on the microphone as a babyface. When he was a heel, he was great on the microphone.
Right.
Because he had more freedom.
Yeah. Jose Jimenez, thank you for the sub. Sub JD on his channel too, JD from NY206, and click my sub down below and give us some more subs. We're going to need about 100,000 more to ever get back to the money that we need to make on YouTube revenue. Yeah, it would be like if I was like, yeah, my most controversial thing is, honestly, Stone Cold should have never been signed by the WWE. That's what I should have said, because that's basically what they said. Like, I mean, like some stupid thing that made no goddamn sense. And if anybody ever asked me, like, well, why should you not listen to them? Well, they think Bret Hart sucks. 61 Minute Man, have you seen this? Marilyn Manson, The Beautiful People was SmackDown's intro early 2000s. Okay, so SmackDown's... Yeah, you know what? I think I do remember that a little bit. But I know it wasn't Raw's intro. I barely remember that, though. I don't remember that. But cool. Because Marilyn Manson's pretty cool. I think. But
there you go. I didn't know that.
Give me a hell yeah!
What's this donation say? The real Kevin Dunn. Brian Paul, thanks for the subscription. We're having a party tonight, subscription party. And super chat party. Told Vince and Shinsuke Nakamura the name of the sushi place I stayed at, Two Front Teeth. And they don't speak English. Hunter laughed at me and said it looks like a piece of art. Thanks to Real Kevin Dunn. And thanks to 61 Minute Man before that.
Great.
Great shit. JD, what are you most looking forward to on Payback this Sunday, if there were to be anything?
Shit, that's a tough one. You know, if they add a fucking stipulation to the Strowman Roman match, then yeah, that. It should have been made into an ambulance match. Be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't announce some kind of stipulation like that. But maybe the House of Horrors thing, they didn't want to, I don't know. 27 Freddie Mitchell. What's up, Freddie Mitch? Says it was the theme for SmackDown for a little while during the Reckless CD in 2000. Didn't remember that. Good call. We had somebody tweet us, Justin Wells. I'm not sure if anybody has seen this yet, but it is quite amazing. Again, I don't know if we can show this. I don't know if people are going to come after us for showing a box on the screen, but...
should I be worried if I'm streaming Metal Gear Solid and Solid Snake has to hide in a box from fucking snipers in the trees? What am I going to do?
Yeah,
am I going to worry about fucking bunch of losers?
Rocky will come after you. Oh.
How can he come after me? He's benched.
He's benched.
Had to change my bank info, so if you get another notification from me guys about pleading for you, that's what it is, lol. If you guys can pick one guy to be the face of the company with your creative control, who would it be? I would choose Rollins, TBH.
I would choose AJ Styles at this point. Thank you, D-Moon, for the $10.
Wait a minute, what was the question?
If you could choose one guy to be the face of the company right now, who would you make the face of the company?
Oh, I would probably make probably AJ Styles as well.
Yeah, I mean...
AJ or Shinsuke?
Yeah, Shinsuke or AJ. And I just go with AJ just because of what he's done already now. Yeah. Over a year of work there and proving it up.
I mean, the guy's 40 years old. He's fucking... he's like performing like he's 30.
Yeah, he's Shawn Michaels. I mean, at this,
pretty much, yeah.
A little bit of a different style, but similar. Reminds you similarly of him. Shit bomb.
I only got two things for you guys. What BAAAR was Charlotte Flair last night, and what the hell is going on with TNA? You see what's being reported right now.
What bar?
What's being reported?
Yeah, I don't know what, like the fight we heard about in the back, or like.
Let's retire Kevin Dunn for the evening. Let me see.
All right, Kevin. I'm going to look right now. Let's see. I don't see anything. I don't see anything crazy about TNA. What's being reported? Shit, it's not here.
What's up, Joe and JD?
Who's this? Is it Tommy?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tommy.
Who else would
up,
just
brother?
start talking without being introduced? What's up, Tommy?
Not much. How you guys doing tonight?
All right.
Good.
What do you got?
What?
What's up? What's on your mind?
Just kind of give you guys some love and, give you guys the positive of positivity. And
you're going to give us HIV? What the fuck? I don't want to be positive.
How are you doing, JD?
All right, man. Just having a few beers, doing what I got to do here with Joe.
You should have Tommy fly over to your house, JD, and hang out with you for a weekend.
Oh yeah?
Hey, if you invite me up, JD, I would gladly fly up and chill with you for a week.
Yeah, then you should throw tequila in his face.
Oh, don't worry, I won't do that. That's what you call in the biz as I work, right there.
Well, it's not a work if only one person knows about it.
Yeah, he did it. He did it completely fucking unscripted without telling me beforehand.
Yeah, that's what you call a shoot, actually. I think. Or I don't know what you call. I don't know what you call when one guy's working and the other guy isn't. I think that's when it turns into a shoot. Actually, yeah, pretty sure.
I think I had my Good Kenny Omega T-shirt on at the time too.
Right, but I'll tell you what, it made one fucking hell of a video because I laugh at it almost every day. I pull that thing up. The look on JD's face is amazing. The look on your face, JD, is the same look you get if like your girlfriend flips out for some reason and you're not really mad and you're trying to figure out what's wrong with them and then they slap you in the face and you're just like. Oh, like what? Oh, really? Like that was the face. Holy shit, is it good? I gotta find that video because it is fucking awesome. Holy shit, let me drink some more coffee.
Oh, and JD, after the show, I would like to talk to you in private about something.
Yeah, okay. Just text me, Tom. You got my number. I'd rather text than phone. Just text me.
JD, I can't read, so that's the deal. That's why I talk to people over the phone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, come on, JD. What the fuck?
Well, fuck me then. What the fuck?
Well, fuck
Don't
me.
be a fucking goon.
Remember dude, remember the DX fucking thing when they got up on the podium? I remember how excited I was, JD, because when they aired that on the USA Network, they'd blanked it out. But if you bought the VHS tape, I still have it upstairs. If you bought the DX VHS tape from 1998 or 99, whatever it was, 99 it was. If you buy the DX VHS tape, all the swears are in it. Like, they didn't blank it out. So they got the Triple H and Shawn Michaels doing the whole thing where they're like, after the hours of midnight, we will no longer say the words ass, hell, damn, and bitch. And then Shawn Michaels goes, oh, what the, oh, shit. And then Triple H is like, hey, watch your fucking mouth. And then Shawn Michaels is like, oh, fuck me. Like, and it was just like the funniest fucking little thing. But like on the everywhere you look, it's like blanked out. But on the VHS, it was like everything was there and it was funny as shit. Oh my God, was that funny. But now if you buy the DVD now, it's all blanked out. The fuck.
Now you blow in every used condom, every dick in bum, every titty scrum, I'll be filming you. Can't you see?
Oh my God. Well, Tommy, it was great to talk to you, my friend. And I love
Joe, before I go, I wanted to tell you something. Recently, I've just been listening to a bunch of old Tim Curry stuff, and if I was a professional wrestler, I think I want my theme song to be "Toxic Love." You ever heard that song before?
Toxic Love, like the one from the Fern Gully.
Yes, where the guy is, slime.
All right, Tommy, thank you very much for calling, man. We love you, Tommy. NC 2010.
Once then we see a perfect 10 as Tommy exits.
The perfect 10.
You guys ever been to a Slayer concert?
Yeah.
God hates us all. That riff towards the end with the bass tweeter center was fucking amazing. Hashtag fuck Tommy.
Yeah, and now I get that in my head. Delete JD from NY206. Thank you, man. Yeah, I remember that, dude. I keep the Bible in a pool of blood. Something like that. I remember that shit now. So that none of its lies can harm me or something like that? Or what is it?
I keep the Bible in a pool of blood so that none of its lies can affect me.
Affect me, yeah, there you go. I love that shit. That was the balls. The balls. Yeah, I think I saw Slayer with Soulfly, System of a Down. Thank you, Delete JD. I think it was Nothing Face, System of a Down, Soulfly.
Nothing Face, dude. They were fucking great.
Yeah. Remember the CD that they during that tour they came out with? It was called Can't Wait for Violence or something like that.
Oh my God, dude, you bring back so many memories, dude. I love that.
I want Tommy to
Yeah.
come back to
I love
bed
that
and
CD.
rip open my butthole with his thick sausage, and then use the blood as lube and lick up my tears with his tongue and tell me I'm not worth his
Dude,
sperm.
that-
I tell him give me that sperm
can't
and
wait.
he slaps me with his cock and comes.
Dude,
Tommy's
that
next.
album, dude, that was so hate-filled towards. I think maybe he broke up with his girlfriend,
Yeah.
but like before that album, it was just like all fucking, I'm gonna kill you, bitch.
Yeah.
You know?
No, it really was. Yeah, like, dude, that fucking. What happened to them?
I don't know. If you guys are listening in the chat, you gotta go listen to fucking. You gotta go listen to "Can't Wait for Violence" by Nothing Face.
Yeah,
Great fucking album.
Came out in 2000. It was what's the other band that was on that tour? We talked about them a lot. Morbid Angel was on that tour too. I'll be here.
Joe and JD, book this fantasy warfare. Let's say they announce a women's Money in the Bank match with 3 Raw and 3 SD women. Who would be in the match and who wins, and who and when should they cash it in on? Give me the green light, cause I'm ready to go.
Javier, thank you so
A
much.
Money in the Bank match with 3 Raw and 3 SmackDown women. Sasha, Alexa, and Emma.
I think Sasha should. I would like to see
And then
Sasha.
on SmackDown, you'd have Charlotte, Becky, and Natalia. And I think whoever wins that, I don't know.
I mean, I think if Naomi's still the champion, you know, well, you can't do it because then, like, I would pick Alexa then, because usually you pick a heel, but I think Sasha coming out would get a pretty big pop depending on who the champion was and how stale and whatever it was.
Yeah.
But, you know, that depends on, there could be so much different booking in between both of those things happening. Yeah, look at that cover. I like the other Nothing Face CDs too. Who donated that? Bertha loves Tommy. Thank you. And thank you to Javier and Tommy's next ex-husband who donated before.
Tommy, you sexy motherfucker, I hear that sweet, sweet voice, and I want your sweet, sweet cock. Between my triple D's, come on you, fucking son of a bitch, let me suck that cock until
Christ.
I kill you. Come take the soul out of my pussy, Tommy, I know you can do it.
Dude, Tommy, like, attracts donations like you wouldn't believe.
Dude, my brother just said Matt Holt, the singer for Nothing Face, died last week.
He died last week?
Yeah.
The singer from Nothing Face. We bring this up now. He died last week. What the fuck?
The fact that we just brought up this album that I haven't heard in like fucking a decade or so.
That's awful. What the fuck? That's so shitty, dude. What the fuck?
Joe, I think from now on every time you cut Tommy off you need to tell him, this is my yard now. JD, Howard Picardi, and Bailey. Happy you are enjoying Kevin Dunn.
Thank you, Monica, for overnighting Kevin Dunn for me. You made the Monday Night Raw review the highest rated video I think I've ever put out, so thank you.
There you go.
Bailey's in heat, which is fucking pissing me off, and Bacardi sleeping.
That is hot. So fuck that pussy. Shit bum. I mean, don't do that.
Gotta say Mudvayne and Slipknot before going commercial was fucking intense as well.
Yeah. I love it.
Slipknot is probably a top 3 in my book, mosh pit with Slayer being the top.
Well, delete JD from NY206. Thank you, man. I agree.
Listen, Mudvayne with LD50 was fucking great. After that, I don't know what the fuck they did.
Yeah, I like that CD. And again,
because it was different.
I like the first Slipknot CD because that was fucking wild, dude. I didn't really like the Iowa CD as much, but I liked...
Joe, I mentioned that on fucking SmackDown Review because they were from Des Moines, Iowa. I'm like, you know, Iowa is Slipknot's best album.
Yeah, I actually like Iowa, but when they came out with it, I was like, oh, like I was like the first CD was so weird that I loved it, and this when Iowa came out, it was more like well put together, I guess, and I was like, oh, like, but
dude, I loved Iowa.
I like Iowa, but yeah, JD, you like the song from the Resident Evil soundtrack, which I like. I do.
My favorite Slipknot song ever is "Disaster Piece." It's track 3 off of Iowa.
I think that's the one that was
follows people equal shit.
Yeah, that's the one that's something like that.
But listen, you know, with Slipknot, I mean, they have a lot of death metal influence. I mean, Corey can sing, but he could do the fucking guttural vocals as well. But they started to do too much clean, and that's when people are like, what the fuck is this shit? You got Stone Sour for that shit. Why are you bringing that shit over here?
Well, I think the problem is they should have... That was too dark for Stone Sour, but too soft for Slipknot, so they should have made a third band and called it, like, Rotting Skin or something, and then he could have done that shit. Like, yeah. So when they made the... What was the... Snuff? When they made, like, that stuff? Like, that's the stuff you don't like. See, I love that song, and I love that music, but, it doesn't go with Slipknot to me. It's like, that's not Slipknot, but I like it, but... I don't know. I like it, but it's not them. But it's not nothing. It's not the other band either. Anyway, let's get back to this shit. I don't know. We can talk. Let's do a fucking music show someday. 517. What's it? Because JD, we've never talked about this at all, and we find out that we like all the same bands.
What's going on, gentlemen?
What's up, dude? How you doing tonight?
All right. So I got a quick question. So what do you guys think about this women's tournament that's coming out? I thought, at least in my head, for commentary, they should put somebody like Ivory or Alondra Blaze as like the color commentary for the women's tournament. I think that'd be awesome. What do you guys
wait a minute.
think?
I'm sorry. Wait a minute. I heard the women's thing, and I blanked out after that. What did you say?
What female would you rather have? What female you want to do commentary? Because obviously they're going to have a male commentator as lead, and then they're going to have a color as a female, being that it's an all-female tournament.
Exactly.
Who would you want?
See, for me, I would have to go with Ivory. I think she's just a little more out there, and I think she could bring a lot to the table. But, you know, if I had a secondary choice, it'd be Alondra Blaze.
I wouldn't have any females. Well, WWE fucked that up already. You know, it's not going to happen. I would have had Mauro Ranallo and Daniel Bryan do it again.
Oh, yeah.
That would have been me.
You know, I would definitely have them as my main guys. But, you know, in the event they would have, you know, done that, female-wise, that's who I would have picked. And it'd be something different.
Well, they were phenomenal. I mean, when Ronaldo and Daniel Bryan were so good, it was like a sporting event, they're similar to, like, I think what me and JD would be like if we were to call something together, or when we did call things together, whether JD's the lead guy or I'm the lead guy, we're sort of like, enhancing each other. There's no, like, if I'm doing like, oh, here we go.
Chat party.
Kalel Bama with a super chat.
Holy shit, that song Can't Wait for Violence is badass.
Yeah, dude, I love Can't Wait for Violence. That's off Violence. We just sold a bunch of things, and the guy ain't even allowed. We could have probably had him on the show. Kalel Bama, 311, thanks, man. Trust me, yeah, Nothing Face. And Nothing Face is more like hardcore mixed with some metal, so, like, if you're, like, hardcore, it kind of had that... It was not enough hardcore for me that I wouldn't listen to it, but it wasn't metal enough that you wouldn't be turned off if you don't like metal. So if you like that in between, I thought it fit pretty well.
I just thought that he could sing and fucking do the guttural vocals too, and it was all angry. That's what drew me to that.
Yeah, he did a little bit of it.
Have y'all ever checked out Heart of a Coward? Those guys are pretty sweet.
Heart of a Coward. I'll look him up. Yeah, I'm not. You know what? I never thought. I always thought I would be on top of the music scene in the music industry, and I would say around 2007 or 2008. Maybe 2009, actually, when my kid was born. I sort of started to fade away a little bit into, like, I still listen to everything I ever listened to, and I don't listen to a lot of new stuff anymore, unfortunately. And I think that's just what happens. But music was my whole goddamn thing. I think JD was the same way, where it's like, we still love music, but I think we don't quite get to it as much because we're so busy with the stuff we do. But
right. But, yeah, I would check them out, man. I personally think they're pretty sweet.
Yeah, I will check them out. Are you on Twitter?
I am.
Tweet me that name. Tweet me the band, or whatever. Tweet that me later.
I mean, those are bands I go back and listen to when I'm looking to dwell on the fucking older shit that I listen to. I mean,
right.
my tastes have changed now. I mean, everybody knows what I listen to. I mean, Symphony X and Alter Bridge are my favorite bands. I love Mark Tremonti, that type of shit. I'm more into the power metal stuff now, the prog, like Dream Theater, that type of shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm just all over the place, dude. I like almost. If you listen to people would be like, you're crazy, because I can listen to, like, poppy stuff, and then I can listen to, like, death metal, and then I can listen to. I like what you do. I like Dream Theater, and then it could be Pantera, and then it could be Dr. Dre. I'm all over. I mean, dude, I am, like, all over the place, and I like it all. So, like, that's why if I get in a car, I just ask somebody else, what do you like? Because chances are I'll like something you like, and you'll be like, why are you listening to Bjork?
On my Spotify account, I listen to a lot of the, like, the heavy metal, trash metal type stuff, and I've actually been listening to a lot of I got a playlist of instrumentals from a lot of those bands, and I just listen to those, and it's like, man, that's pretty sweet. I like that.
That's cool. Yeah, I really like Spotify for that. It sucks for the bands. We had the guys from Smile Empty Soul on the show a year and a half ago, I think it was. And I speak to him a lot now, the singer from Smile Empty Soul, and it's just like he's like, we got nothing from Spotify and nothing from any of that shit. He's like, they got like $8 a month from Spotify or something like that. It's so shitty for the bands. Like, you know what they really need to do, to be honest? They need to come up with something just like YouTube and VidMe. Like VidMe does the tipping system. Spotify or somebody, they should have a thing where it's like donate directly to the artist if you like it, and they could show an icon of, and like the top 10 donators ever get their names put up there, and it's free and it's on Spotify, and Spotify takes 30% of that. That would be amazing. Can you imagine that on your app being like, hey, you know what? I fucking love Metallica for 20 years, and Metallica's a hilarious example, but I love Metallica for 20 years, so I got to give them $1, man. Because I would do that if I'm listening to like fucking Skinny Puppy or something. I'd be like, you know what, I'm gonna give Skinny Puppy a fucking $3 tip because whatever.
Dude, there's no money in music anymore. These bands put out CDs. They sell them for $9.99 on iTunes. When Joe and I used to go to the fucking record store, these CDs were like fucking $19.99.
Yeah, they started hitting. I mean, that was crazy.
$9.99 on iTunes. Apple's gonna get a fucking cut. How much do you think the bands are gonna get? Then the record label's got to get a cut.
No,
they have to tour for 2-3 years for the album cycle and sell merch every fucking way they go. That's the only way they're gonna survive. And even then, they're not getting any profit.
Yeah. You know? Do you know that, like, dude, fucking what's his face? If you sold 100,000 copies of an album, you sold 100,000 copies of an album, they get $8,000. Shit bomb. 100,000 copies.
Let's play Mary, fuck, kill. Ready?
Okay.
Sasha Banks, Alexa Bliss, and Nikki Bella.
I swear I've played
Orton
this a million
Viper,
times.
Yeah,
flaps
this
your
is
mouth
always asked.
before you marry
What is
one.
this? Delete?
It's rated R gay O. Donated. We've heard this a million times. I would probably.
Well, who is it? Fuck, marry, kill Nikki, Sasha, and Alexa?
I'd marry Sasha, bang Alexa, and kill.
I'd marry Alexa, bang Sasha, and kill Nikki.
I'd marry Sasha because I think Sasha. I don't think Sasha would cheat on me, but I think Alexa might cheat on somebody. So I don't know. But I don't know. So that's why that's where I'm going.
You know, if bands sell 100,000 records, that's considered a gold record. That's the most that they probably ever do. And nobody nowadays goes platinum. Remember when fucking Metallica was coming out with albums back in the 90s, dude? Platinum in 1 week, dude. Like 2 million copies.
Shit bomb.
Nobody does that anymore.
Slayer
No way.
Disciple Mudvayne Death Blooms Nuff said.
Yeah, Disciple Mudvayne Death Blooms. Yeah, I like. Yeah,
that was a great song.
I love
Death
that
Blooms.
song. You know
Well,
what?
actually, I have my Spotify open now. There's another song off that album that I liked.
When we're done, I'm gonna listen to these songs.
So am I. I'm gonna
in my
fucking
fucking head.
Yeah,
sit
me
here
too.
on my computer and fucking do something.
Remember Finger 11 was out at that time too, and they had a couple songs that were good, and then they sort of changed their whole sound at some point. Remember they went from like because they did Kane's theme, the fucking Fire Burns or whatever they called it, and then they had like it feels like the first time that we're falling. And then they like went pop, and now they're like what was that pop song by them? I don't remember what it was, but it was like hilarious because it was like all poppy. And it was like a dance song in clubs. It's like, what happened to these guys? You know what I really liked? I enjoyed Stain's first CD. Was it Dysfunction or something like that?
Internal Primates Forever was the song that I
yeah.
liked off Mudvayne.
Okay, I know that one now. Okay, I want to hear that. Yeah, I love the first Stain CD.
That had such a bouncy riff. That's like a fucking mosh riff right there. For the old school heads that know what I'm talking about.
We really have to thank Korn for all this, because if Korn had never been signed and blown up, none of these bands would have been signed. You know what I mean? Like, even if you don't...
The Korn's debut was fucking great, dude. You know what it is with Korn, though? I loved Follow the Leader, dude. That's probably my favorite Korn album.
Well, that's the one where they... That's the one where they...
With the bullet, the fucking bullet.
Well, that's... see, JD, when I was a kid, that was like their sellout album. That was when everybody was like...
Yeah, but you go back and
sold
listen
out.
to that now. It's a really good fucking album.
I love that CD. I love the first, second, and third one. I actually like their first and second one better.
I hated the second album.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I still listen to the first Drowning Pool album.
I never liked them too much, but I don't remember what...
Stained was awful.
I like the first Stain CD, but not the second one. Like, once they got...
Aaron Lewis was a fucking crybaby.
But that's why I like the first one. They were more like... It was a depressing CD, but I couldn't stand the second one when they got all poppy with the... What was the pop song that they came out with? The fucking... What was the poppy song from their second CD? Anybody remember?
Let me look it up. I got
Oh, I'm on the inside. Whatever the fuck. That was awful. I hated that.
Let me see.
God, Break the Cycle. I hated that CD.
It's been a while.
Yeah, I hate that CD. But their first CD, bro, their first CD is fucking great, I think. I like their first CD. It was like you commit suicide to that CD. I mean, that's how good it was, I thought. I was like, man, I'll kill myself to this thing. That's how I judged the CD. Like, if I could...
Mud Shovel was a good song, dude. I bought that
That's the
debut
CD.
album because of Mud Shovel.
That's the CD. Yeah, that's the one that I like. I don't like any other CD. But that one was good. And I remember they covered Sober really well in a live track, but that never... Then they put it on the album, it didn't sound good at all. But yeah, dude, thanks for the call. I don't know if you had anything else. We're fucking queering out on music right now. No, I think he hung up on his own.
What else did we listen to? Let me see.
Thanks,
We
517.
listened to a lot of shit. We're not even talking about wrestling.
Fuck wrestling.
Payback.
We're talking about... Yeah, here's our payback predictions. Here's our payback predictions. Fucking... remember when actually at that same time, because remember that's when wrestling was hot, dude. Rock and metal music picked up and got the hottest it's ever been, I think, at that time when WWE was at the hottest it had ever been. I mean, it was so crazy that they went out and got Disturbed to do fucking goddamn Stone Cold's theme. And the guy from Disturbed is hilarious because he prances around shaking his hands like a reject, like on stage. Shit bomb. Goddamn, was that funny?
Almost forgot Pantera Domination and JD.
Yeah.
There was nothing like a good mosh pit nowadays. They hold hands instead of a boot to the head, lol.
Now you got to go see Exodus or Creator to go see a good mosh pit. You can't see any good mosh pits nowadays.
Thanks, Delete JD from MY206. Again, $5. Randy Orton just subscribed to the channel. Thank you, Randy Orton. If you guys haven't, click the subscribe button down below, and then go over to JD's channel, JD from MY206. Paralyzer. Someone told me, get paralyzed. And yeah, they went.
My God.
They went all pop on everybody. Yeah. Like, ding, ding, and they got all funky, like, so the girls would take their skirts off, like, at the fucking dances. Like, in, like, 2006, maybe? TNA star suspended.
Oh, dude, do you remember fucking, I don't know if you remember these guys, dude. I was all over these guys. American Head Charge.
Shit, yes, I remember them, yes.
Ever listen to Lordy? Check out Blood Red Sandman by them.
Oh, okay, by them. I thought it was Lordy was that, like, pop singer. Thank you, Doc Marco. I'll check them out. I've heard of them, though. Yeah, American Head Charge I know of, and I there's a band I used to like. You know, I talked about Stabbing Westward, but when they became the Dreaming, American Head Charge played with the Dreaming, and they put on a fucking great opening act that night. Yeah, American Head Charge. I saw them play with Head PE one time or whatever.
That's a band that I didn't like.
I never liked them, but they played with them. I liked VOD though. Remember VOD? They were okay.
I didn't like them either.
Really? Okay. Well, I kind of liked them. They're all right to me. I didn't love them though, but. I think it was because they were local. Because they played with Shadows Fall all the time, and I got to hang out with them, and it was cool. And, yeah. I miss those days of bastard. Okay, so what else we got? What's going on here? Are people still listening, or are they like, what the fuck are they talking about?
I don't know, but
fucks.
Reputation Killer in the chat says, don't go to JD's channel. He's awfully bitches for 2 straight hours. Clearly you don't watch me, you fucking faggot. I bitch for 2 straight hours. I tell it like it is for 2 straight hours. With bitching that makes sense. Because you're a fucking clown who watches the product and eats the fucking WWE dick like everybody else.
Does he eat the dick? Why does he come to my channel? All I did was complain as well. I don't know what the fuck. I mean, if anything, he should have said all JD's going to do is have a beaver on his channel. I mean, that would have made sense.
That's all right. The beaver got 3,000 likes on my video, so there you go.
The beaver destroyed.
The beaver!
Hello, Walter. I'm the beaver. Go watch that movie. I'm telling you, you'll kill yourself. Oh, man. D-Moon, what's up? Thanks for all the donations tonight.
Dude, what about Chimera? You listen to Chimera? My brother just mentioned Chimera in the chat.
Chimera's a good one. Yeah, I did.
Shit
like
bomb.
Do you guys think I should attend Payback Live this weekend? Tickets are 80 plus. Card looks kind of phony except the Hardy Boys.
Rated R gay-o. Thank you. I would not unless you.
Yeah, the tag team match is probably the only match I'm looking forward to.
Maybe if you had free tickets. Remember, you're gonna watch a horrors match on the screen for about 15 minutes too. So I don't know, dude. If you get free tickets or something, maybe go. I wouldn't pay any more than $40 for a ticket to that show, and I won't sit in the bleachers. So
nah, I wouldn't even bother. Stay at home.
Stay at home. I mean, I would. If you're not lazy and you're like adventurous and you don't have kids and shit, maybe go. Fuck it. Drink a beer. Try to bang some fat wrestling fan. Dress up like Roman Reigns. Get her wet. I don't know. D-Moon, you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here, man.
Hey, D-Moon. What's up, man?
Good. How are you guys doing tonight?
Pretty good.
I can't wait to listen to Nothing Face after I get off the air.
Can't wait for violence.
I know I was getting pumped up when you guys were talking about that shit.
I don't even remember what he says in that song. I just remember him yelling, and it's fucking awesome. It sounds like he's fucking... You know who would like him is Kevin Scampoli. He would like that. Just beating someone in the head with a bat.
Oh, I could see that.
Beating his fucking ex-wife in the head or whatever he does. I don't know.
I could see that.
What the fuck?
Wow, D-Moon, what's up, dude?
Nothing much, man. I mean, I want to talk a little bit of wrestling, but in terms of Payback, I'm honestly not excited about anything other than the tag team
How could
match.
you be? The booking is awful. I mean...
Yeah, it's terrible, dude. But yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit more about the whole Jinder thing. Do you guys really think like maybe he might have a chance of winning the championship?
Give it a hell yeah!
Actually, yeah. There you go. Hell yeah.
If WWE serious about expanding into India, why not?
Give
him the title.
He probably won't, but he should.
So if they go that route, like where do you see them going with it? Like if he wins the championship?
I could see AJ beating him for the title.
Beating
AJ's a babyface.
Yeah. Well, that's a way to get it off him, and yeah. I would like Informal. Thank you for the donation, man. I don't know what he said. Hold on, what did he say? Can you both do a show on music and other topics? Informal, yeah. I mean, that's what we want to do with Beer Goons. We are going to do it. You know, we're just we hit a busy time and some things going on in our lives, and so the YouTube shit, and we're waiting to see what's up with Eric Bischoff's channel. VidMe could be another place we do it. VidMe is a place where you pay for subscription. There's tips and stuff like that. So me and JD are going to talk about that, and we'll figure it out. And if it's something, if we have a deal that's awesome with Eric Bischoff's channel, and we need to have the most viable thing that people will go over there for, and Beer Goons is definitely a commodity because people have been breaking down the door for Beer Goons. So the best way to look good for Eric Bischoff and to launch, maybe with Beer Goons and JD's whatever he does. So yeah, we'll see what happens. We're working on it. We want to do it. We know you love it, and the good news is that you're banging down the door for it. So we know you want to hear it. So we're going to get there soon. Hopefully in the next couple weeks we'll know. And we're not throwing it away. We're just waiting till the time is right.
Yeah.
At this point.
You guys got that debut episode. It's not going nowhere because I still want to do it. Joe wants to do it too.
We like it. But yeah, so it's coming. D-Moon, anything else, man?
No, that's it, man. That's it. You guys have a good night.
All right, D-Moon. Thank you, man.
Thank
Thanks
you
for
for
the support. Lots of donations from D-Moon, man. Thank you guys, too, for helping us out, especially on Patreon. You guys have stepped up big time. JD's over 300 patrons now on patreon.com/JD from NY206. And I just hit the 100 mark. I'm at 112 on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. So thank you guys for funding us since YouTube dropped the fucking ball and made us have to fucking whine and complain and ask you for help rather than being funded for free like we should be. We have to spend time on our fucking shows to ask for funding or make sure that you guys know about it so we can be funded. So
yeah,
fortunately that's how it's going, but we appreciate you guys for stepping up and not bitching and being upset about it and understanding it. And we'll take some more calls. 339-226-6610. You got work tomorrow, JD?
No.
Okay, well, we're rolling off then here. What do we got? Booyaka booyaka 619. What's up, 619?
Joe and JD, what is going on, boys?
How you doing, man? I hung up on everybody else but took 619. Fuck them. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, Joe, you took my phone call, and I'm glad you did, man, because I heard your little comment earlier about my hometown. What is up with that, homie?
What, San Diego?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, when I see, like, two white guys from San Diego or San Francisco, I picture just, like, sort of, like, laid back, kind of not really wanting to be confrontational. I mean, that's the vibe I get from the people that I've met out there. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I mean, that's sort of the vibe. Like, yeah, man, like, I don't know, dude. Like, and they're just very calm and stuff. So, like, someone like JD or even myself, if we go off, we're, like, abrasive to people out there. I'm not saying everybody's like that. I'm just saying a lot of people out there on the West Coast have a different feeling than people on the East Coast. Even New York to Boston is different. People in New York appear obnoxious to me, and I'm in Boston. So, I don't know. What do you think?
No, I hear you, bro, and I'm not taking you seriously or anything, man. I just want to give out that reputation that we have, like laid back California people who think like, okay, beach people and easy going and all that. We definitely care about our sports and we definitely care about everybody's reactions and all that stuff. But
I'll tell you what, man. I love San Diego. The one time I went out there, I love Pacific Beach, man. I was out there for a whole night. I fucking didn't want to leave.
Hey, JD, don't you throw me under the bus, you fuck. Listen. I love San Diego. I didn't say I didn't love San Diego. I just said like it's a laid back. You just get more of that laid back kind of like and they don't. When JD's up there yelling, I think a lot of people like that are like, this guy's an asshole or whatever. But like people in New York would be like, fuck yeah, tell him. In Boston, it's just a different vibe. That's all. It's definitely different. I've been out there. It's even in Massachusetts on the west coast of Mass. It's different. People don't get the whole city mentality here. So I mean, I don't know. Not everyone's obviously like that, but the majority of people that I run into a lot of times, it just tends to be more laid back.
No, I hear you. And this is going to be my third NXT event that's going to come to San Diego on May 6th. And I really hope it's like one of those crowds that are like the last two events where I went to Dallas and I went to the San Jose, the nights of WrestleMania. I know I'm not going to get that big of a crowd, but I hope the type of that fan reaction will be like that, like hardcore wrestling fans. If it's just a bunch of kids and all that, yeah, I can definitely agree with you. Like, there's no smart marks there.
San Diego is kind of like a little bit like Boston in the way that, like in Boston, like back in the day, it was hardcore here. But like right now, Boston's like a mix. Like you could either get the hardcore fucking Boston trash and then they'll be loud, But if you get the Boston yuppies, then you're getting a different audience, or it's a split audience. So Boston goes kind of both ways, in somewhat similar way of Pittsburgh, and San Diego to me is like that as well. There's a group of people that are loud, but there's also that other half that's fucking just happy to bring the family, you know?
No, I definitely feel you, and we definitely bring that commodity to all these people. Like, oh, come to San Diego where it's all nice, laid back, and
it is.
Enjoy the weather and all that good stuff. But, man, it's expensive to live out here, homie, and it's even harder to be a sports fan. We only got one pro team here, so it sucks. But
what about the Chargers leaving?
Wait. You said it's expensive to live out there?
It's expensive, homie.
Expensive out here, too. No, he's right, JD. The most expensive places, we all live in them. New York, Boston, and California. The worst places. Expensive-wise.
State income tax, they take 13.3% of your paycheck before you even make a buck.
Holy shit! I'll never move to California.
JD, what's it in New York right now? I think JD, it's in New York. I think it's 7 or 8%.
It's 8.875 over here.
It's 8.5 in Boston. So yeah, it's crazy, dude. California's going nuts, dude. Real estate here is going crazy.
We got to move to Texas or Florida.
Yeah, don't move to Colorado. Colorado's another one because of the weed. Colorado's gone nuts. If you own property in Colorado, you're fucking set for life right now. Sell your shit and just fucking.
I'll go to Iowa. Why country?
Yeah, we'll all go to Iowa. Start the Joe Cronin Show in fucking JD Colony in fucking Iowa, and we'll just fucking be in Iowa. We'll all have our own fucking thing, and every day at 7 in the morning, we'll just play fucking people equal shit. Like fucking, we'll just fucking we don't give a shit.
No, I definitely feel you. But I have a real quick wrestling question, guys. This is a big one on my topic of list. I want to always ask you guys, but I never get a chance of.
Yeah.
You know Daniel Bryan, he has the head injuries, he has the neck injuries and all that good stuff. You know, it's just he can't wrestle anymore. Would WWE ever consider him just wearing a head pad, just like one of those guys, you know, like the boxers do?
That'd be hilarious.
And what they do in NXT. Yeah, it would be hilarious to look at, but Jesus Christ, he can wrestle.
No, because that would be admitting even more that there's a problem if something ever happened to him. You know?
Yeah, true.
I mean, that's just.
But think of it. He can still, if he doesn't go that hardcore and he just keeps performing and doesn't do these top rope maneuvers right after his neck surgery, Jesus, he might still be wrestling.
I'm picturing him wrestling with a fucking helmet on right now, like me encantan las lesiones en la cabeza, like a fucking something. I don't know what you say. Holy shit!
Or put on a heavily padded wrestling match. You know, whatever you can to protect yourself.
Oh man, tango lesion cerebral. I'm sorry, I've gone crazy. Yeah, I'd love it. I'd put him in a big red one. Yeah, let him run. I don't know. He's clearly fucked with them. I mean, what will be interesting is when he wrestles, when he leaves there, dude. But thank you for the call, dude. I'm gonna put you in the system as San Diego. San Diego.
Yeah, he's going to New Japan.
New Japan, not ROH or anything like that.
I think he's going to Japan.
You got to go where the money is, I guess, right? The most money is in New Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine how weird that will be when we see him like able to wrestle but not in WWE? What does that say about them? Don't you feel like something is wrong? I mean, he goes on ESPN, says he's like having convulsions and strokes, but then he wants to wrestle still, but then they say he can't, and what?
I honestly think, dude, there's some conspiracy behind this, though.
I agree.
Part of me believes that.
It's got to do with Roman Reigns, probably.
Yeah, of course.
What the hell? Is this not paying the donation?
Where's the donation at?
Why is everyone complaining? I think the House of Horrors match sounds amazing. Haha, love you guys. I can't get through my week without listening to you two cunts. Or he said some other word, maybe. I don't know. Midgets? You two are the real MVPs. Thank you, Javier. Javier, you're a fucking... You keep us going with the donations, man. I'll tell you that much. Sometimes we're like, oh, shit, I got to take a... And then the donations come in and it's like, no, this is good. And we see the amount of people watching the show. We see the likes. All that shit always pumps us up. So, fucking thank you, guys. Quiero un perro para comerme. What the fuck I just said, really? 571, what's up? Hey, 517, how you doing, man? Or 571, I'm sorry, yes.
Oh, yeah. One match that you guys, I don't know, I guess forgot to talk about that I'm kind of excited for is, Seth Rollins versus Samoa Joe. But my question for both of you guys. I think I know JD said this already because I know you're a big Samoa Joe fan. But would you have who would you have go over in that match?
Samoa Joe.
No, I'm talking about towards Joe because I know you already won.
Oh, okay.
Who would I have? What Samoa Joe do what?
Would you have Samoa Joe or Seth Rollins go over?
Would I have him wrestle Seth Rollins?
No, which one would you have go over? Which one would you have win?
What's he saying, JD?
Who do you want to win? Who do you think should win, Samoa Joe or Seth Rollins?
Oh, the first match that they're having together. I mean, I know that Seth Rollins could get back at him, but I would probably have Samoa Joe win somehow. Like for some, I don't know whether it'd be clean, but
whatever the outcome is,
Been
Samoa Joe
planting
can't
apple
beat him.
seeds, and
Yeah.
while
Right.
the apples
Samoa Joe
grow,
wins.
I'm gonna go out jacketing and san. Diego jacking it, jackety jack, spanking it, spankety smack.
okay. Monday Nitro, thank you for the $5. Monday Nitro is clearly whacking off to the show and even in donations. Unbelievable. Yeah, I would have Samoa Joe go over first because it's his first big match. So you have to have him go over.
Mm-hmm.
You can't have Samoa Joe come in and lose. Even against Seth Rollins. There's no way. I mean, didn't this happen with the Big Show? Remember when the Big Show came in? It's like he was coming in as this monster, but then quickly like he was beaten or something happened and then it was over. Remember that with Stone Cold? And that kind of messed him up for a little bit. He came in so much steam and then it just kind of got knocked away. 603, you're live on Out of Nowhere 66. What's up?
I have a question for JD. Can you do a vlog where you do completely Kevin Dunn voice, like go out in public, Starbucks? Kevin Dunn?
I don't know about all that, man. Maybe if I'm drunk, but not sober. We could have did that at WrestleMania. We should have did that at WrestleMania.
Yeah, we should have
I don't know
done
why we
that.
didn't think of that, but
And you know what's even funnier, JD? Yeah, wear his face on your face in a mask. Because you know what? It's funny when you do, because I did the voice on the sex line, and the lady had no idea who I was. It's funny if you do the Kevin Dunn voice to people that don't know who he is and just start talking shit.
yeah.
The caller was spot on about San Diego. We are not all goons out here. It is a nice place. Dude, D Moon is from out there to visit, but living here is a bitch and expensive. Us beaners out here do love you, JD. Yeah, absolutely. Bailey Smoked Rudolph, thanks, man. Dude, our fucking audience as far as people in Mexico, Latino.
I got people in India listening
Puerto
to me.
Rico. I mean, yeah, we got people all over the world, but I mean, I don't know what it is, but our like Latino audience and shit like that, like, it's bizarre. We have a huge, like, I don't know what we appeal to that crowd like big time. It's nothing to be denied, and especially in California. I mean, we love California, but it's just, I think maybe it's just white people in California. I don't fucking know. Just, the sailboating fucking white fucking lame dude. That's what I'm talking about. Like, hey honey, want to go in the sailboat today? We'll bring Toby with us. That's what I'm fucking talking about. The beaners out there, you guys are a little more fucking fun.
Fuck names their son Toby.
If you named your son Toby, you might as well fucking named him fucking Get Raped. Because, like, I mean, he's going to get fucked up.
He's going to get fucked up in school.
Yeah, and on Call of Duty, too.
Oh my God, Toby.
I feel bad for anybody now. What's his name? Skylar!
Oh my God, Skylar!
Remember fucking George Carlin in one of his stand-ups was like, Todd! I had cousins who named their kids all like that, like Todd and what's another fucking name?
Jeffrey.
Like Dylan or not Dylan.
Dylan. What a fucking
Todd,
prick. What a fucking prick name, Dylan.
Todd, Dylan, and something else, not Spencer, but even more like something like
God. Harvey.
Oh my God! People named Todd. That was the fucking George Carlin.
Maximilian.
It was exactly like that. Oh, and Tucker. Here it is.
Tucker.
Coming from Taylor, Tyler, Jordan, Flynn. These are not real names.
Taylor, Tyler, Jordan, Flynn. These are not real names.
Jordan.
Oh my God.
It's a real name. Whatever happened to Eddie? He was here a minute ago.
Eddie and Chuck and Donnie and Bill. That's a real name. Chuck Steak. I always liked that name that George Carlin came up with. There's a real man's name, Chuck Steak. What are you eating for dinner? Murder. 562. What's up, 562? How you doing? We just pissed off half our audience named fucking Tyler, Jordan, and Flynn. 562, what's up? 562 is going to realize in about 8 seconds that he should have turned his show down. But thanks for calling anyway. We'll try to take your call when you call back. Yeah, I've got my son has friends that are named like that stuff. I know a lot of kids name that now. It's actually trendy now to name kids that even more now, so it's even more fucked up. What? What name? Like Connor and Logan and shit like that.
You pretty much say the same about our kids.
Yeah, my kid's name is Gavin, so I mean, but Gavin is like, it's got heritage.
Yeah, but that sounds like a cool name. It sounds like a rocker name, though.
Yeah,
like Gavin.
Because Gavin Rosdale.
Yeah.
You know, cheat on Gwen Stefani with the fucking maid someday.
Well, I picked all our kids' names based on...
I want my name to mean as shit. Okay, I think we gotta wrap it up in a second. Let's do a Q&A real quick. We'll test this out for the first week, and next week we'll do it on JD's. We'll test it out for the first week. We'll do a 10-minute Q&A on Twitch. We're gonna jump over to my Twitch. We'll see how this goes, and then next week we're gonna do it on JD's Twitch account. So make sure you guys are following his Twitch account, twitch.tv/JD from New York.
Shit bomb.
And then my Twitch is
You do
that.
have a huge Latino fan base, guys. Lol, I'm Latino myself, and my actual last name is Luna, which is Spanish for moon.
Yeah.
I'm a fan because you guys are real, and I guess we Latinos relate. Lol. Keep it going strong.
Yeah, D-Moon, I think that's what it is, JD, to be honest. I think it's that sort of in-your-face, no bullshit. I think Latinos, like, and even, like, there's a Puerto Rican audience, and people that I know listen, some from Mexico and other places. Like, I think it's like that no bullshit. Like, they identify with that. So that's got to be why, because we have a huge, I mean, that's a core. I mean, we have people all over the world, but that is a big chunk of the audience. And, yeah, I think it's that no bullshit stuff. So, there you go.
Hell yeah!
Thanks, D-Moon. You got me completely hyped. I'm looking for a Tama drum kit, and I want to rock out. My neighbors would appreciate rocking out to Slipknot and all that shit. Yeah, Ray Rock, it'd be awesome, dude. I have a Roland kit, electric kit, which was great, but it used to hurt your wrist because it was just pounding on it. Anyway, we're going to go live right now from my Twitch page, guys. So if you guys want to jump over there for 10 minutes of Q&A, we'll have some fun doing a Q&A over there right now, and we'll be ending the stream on YouTube. It'll be a little bit of an overtime show, and we're going to do it. So make sure you follow both me and JD on Twitch, twitch.tv/JD from New York, and twitch.tv/Joe Cronin JCS, and it's in the link. I think I put it in the description box. If I didn't, it's easy to figure out. Joe Cronin JCS. That's it. We do 10 minutes of Q&A, and we'll Q&A with the chat that's over there on Twitch. So just ask your questions in the Twitch chat, and we'll get to that. And we'll be ending the stream over here, guys. Thanks for the night. Thanks to everybody who donated, and thanks for sticking with us. And episode 66. Holy shit. You know, last week, JD, was the anniversary of the China thing happening live on the show. Can you believe that was a year ago?
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
And we're going to go over on Twitch, and we're going to play, like, fucking Nothing Face and shit like that, so get ready. All right, YouTube. Thanks for being here, YouTube. We're ending the show on YouTube, and we're jumping over there. We might take a couple calls still, so feel free to call still. Ray Rock, D-Moon, Bailey, Smoked, Rudolph, all you guys. Thanks so much. We'll see you in a second on Twitch.
Later, guys.
Play the sound.
You're listening to Outta Nowhere.